Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and we are here tonight for a friendly debate with my old friend FTFE. We're going to talk about who is dumber, flat earthers or First Amendment auditors slash sovereign citizens. And then, hold on, let me mute my nonsense, which I always screw up.
You might want to put
Don't I?
headphones on at the same time.
Don't tell me what to do, woman. And the
I will shut
second
this
half of the
down.
debate is going to be who's more dangerous between these two groups, and this is going to be it's going to be a close call both ways. But first, first let's everybody say hi. I guess since our special guest is here, FTFE, say hi. We have probably slightly different audiences, so probably say hi, what you do on your channel, and what flat earthers are.
Hello, I'm FTFE. I was evil in a past life, so for penance, I decided to, as a career, talk to flat earthers. That has gone about as well as you can imagine. I am now insane. I have many personality disorders, and I've lost many IQ points. So yeah, my mum always said to me that arguing would never get you anywhere, but she was wrong. It's got me depression. Yeah, I run a channel where I debunk the nonsense that flat earthers come out with, which is a lot of fun because there's a lot of nonsense they come out with. We'll get into some of that nonsense during the debate. Thank you very much for having me on, Schrodinger. And I just want to say that I am so proud / jealous of your massive success.
And thank you very much. And I should probably say that thank you, Craig, because he's one of the people that shepherded me through the infancy of my channel and gave me pointers and tips and said, here's how you're screwing up, and hosted me on his channel and other channels. And thank you very much, Craig.
And then the pupil has become the master. It's actually, I think 2 years ago this month that you and I did our collaboration on the Morgile on my channel.
Oh my God, the Morgile. He's still around. he's still e-bagging.
Oh God, he is. He is. Oh my God.
I saw a video the other day of the Morgile, but probably 80% of the people that are watching don't know who the Morgile is.
No.
But he's a very, very pathetic creature who e-begs for money for his heroin.
And does videos of his
Yes.
wife shouting at him for spending all the money on heroin.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I guess next, my name is Cliff, but for the purposes of this, we'll call him Cliffy. Say hi.
Hello, everybody. Good to be here.
Yep. Cliffy is always a welcome guest on the channel and very valued. He'll be reading super chats tonight as normal, and I appreciate him very much.
Thank you.
We have Discount Sir Sick here tonight.
Aw.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not Sir Sick. I would promise Sir Sick I'm leaving.
I mean,
I'm a big boy now,
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
and I have horns.
He is a big boy now. He has a cow
Yeah.
that tells him what to do. So,
But I just gotta say, you dare bring that earth derpiness to our doorstep again, Craig.
Well, I thought you'd been away from it for too long, and I needed to bring you back in because they're getting stupider. I mean, I know it's shocking and quite hard to believe, but they're getting dumber.
I've seen some
Oh my
stuff on
God.
Twitter. I said they haven't had a new claim since 2019 February, but there's
Oh, God,
three
no.
more new claims on Twitter. I
There's so
think.
many new claims, but they're also fucking dumb. For instance,
oh, yeah.
Bob from
I'm sure we're gonna
Globebusters
see
said the other
evidence
day.
of that.
Bob from Globebusters the other day said that the explanation for eclipses on the flat Earth is the fact that there's just a second moon, but we can't see it.
Oh,
If you can't see it, how the
sure.
fuck does it cause an eclipse?
Right.
It's cloaked.
Oh, another one of those.
We're gonna
invisible
get
things.
into
Okay.
that, but first,
Yeah, yeah,
Reginald, say hi and say what you do and where you are, and I'm sure everybody in this
Oh yeah,
audience
yeah,
already knows.
Well, we kind of have similar audiences, so probably people in chat do know who I am. They have no idea who this FTFE guy is. So that stands for Fight the Flat Earth. He fights the good cause against the Flat Earthers, and oh dear, they're dumb. You're gonna see something special today.
Right, and I'm sure we got a good portion of FTFE's audience over here too. At least I hope we do.
I'm
But
sure
next,
he should do some marketing, right?
right, somebody who has been a staple in our community since way before me, my producer, a Marvel Girl, who I just realized today, she has a YouTube channel.
Oh, fuck you.
Wait, she does?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Did
Yeah.
What, like on this platform?
on
Wow.
YouTube? Yes.
Okay, cool.
So
Wow.
a Marvel Girl, this is your debutante ball. So take as much time as you need to tell us who you are and what you do.
You know, the people who are important know who I am and what I do. So hi to you guys. Fuck you.
Oh,
I
and
gotta
we
say,
probably
it's quite the step you dare spread into this direction. She is your producer. She can pull the plug anytime.
she can, but then the checks stop coming.
Oh well, that's
So there's
You
that.
don't pay her by check. No one uses checks. What is this, 2001?
It's by courier. I have someone. I write a physical check, and then somebody on a pony actually goes to Colorado and drops it off to her. And
Well, she's
I imagine
and quill and ink.
if you went into a bank with a check these days, they'd look at you like, what the
What?
fuck? What am I supposed to do with this?
We also have to consider how old Tina is.
Mm.
She doesn't know anything but check, and if it's anything other than delivered on a pony, she's got no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you know what's making me feel really old at the moment is the fact there's a new Matrix coming out, and it makes me realize that the original Matrix came out 22 years ago.
Jesus
Yes,
Lord.
yeah. But anyway, I guess we should move along.
Wait,
So-
before you do, did you know that Amazing Otis is in the hospital?
No, that doesn't surprise me. What did he do?
Got jumped.
Oh, jeez.
He's a homeless drug addict who is also a First Amendment auditor. What did he expect?
Yep. Just
Why
So-
did he get jumped? Anyone know?
I imagine trying to audit someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like the guy from my video yesterday that got a good old-fashioned ass whooping while auditing some people.
Thank you, Jessica.
So, yes, Jessica Rabbit, you are absolutely correct. I would be lost without a Marvel Girl. So, but I guess we should move on. Some of my generous subscribers have sent me some things that I'm going to unbox now. And my unboxing tool is going to be tonight. It will be the miniature K-bar
Wow.
fighting knife, which is it's the smaller version of the full size K-bar fighting
That's
knife.
nice. Holy cow.
Thank you, Navy,
That's a nice pointy thing.
for this
That's
one.
a scary pointy thing.
I had to buy the miniature version, and then I had to pay to get it tattooed on my arm. But yeah, this is what we'll be using to do the unboxing tonight. The first gift comes from Hubbard Peanut Company. Let the camera focus. Can y'all see that, Hubbard Peanut?
Could be using too much light, maybe.
Yeah. We'll deal with what we got. So this company is Virginia's basically where peanuts come from. If you live in the U.S., this is where you get your peanuts, and it's one of the premier peanut companies in the U.S. And I got not one but two of these cans of peanuts, and they are some of the
nice.
finest peanuts you'll ever get. And whoever sent this to me, and it just said Hubbard Peanut Company. And if you're watching and you are Hubbard Peanut Company and you sent this to me, let me know, because I want to come out there in person and say thank you, because you're only about maybe 55 minutes away from me. These are the finest peanuts that you're going to get probably in the world. And if it's not them actually sending it at cost, and whoever did it spent, $80 sending me 2 cans of those things. And we've been, I didn't show the first can because it's half empty, because we've been devouring it. And
Peanuts murder me. Peanuts actually make me die. So can you stop making those, please? Just don't do it.
Oh, they're delicious.
They're too good.
And
I'm sure they do taste nice, but anaphylaxis is not.
Yeah, I know I've had it.
Well, this time of year, as autumn is setting in, and I think they started maybe in October, they start making chocolate covered versions of these. That my parents have actually been out to their store and bought them, because that's how good they are. They're
candy ones.
stupid expensive, but they're that good. And so during the fall into the Christmas season, you can get chocolate covered versions of those. So thank you. And whoever sent it, let me know who you are so that I can give you credit for that, because you dropped a pretty nice coin on sending that to me. Next up, we have.
You're getting a request for slow-mo in the chat, by the way, when you get a chance.
Oh, I can do that right now, probably. Let's see if I remember how to do stuff and things.
Stuff
Or
and
maybe
things
Tina,
at the same time. Come on now.
At the same time, yeah.
You're very proud that you know how to do this. You can do it.
I can do it.
I did learn you're good.
We believe in you.
There's some kind of really strange echo in the background. Do you guys have
That's probably me. I probably need to put headphones on, for Christ's sake. I hate wearing headphones, but I'll put on headphones.
Hey,
Well, come on. I mean, the more of that you cover, the better. I'm just saying.
While Schrodinger's doing that, can you read the new $50?
Yeah. Mad Madam Mims for $50 says, I watched this channel for a while. I didn't subscribe until something a Marvel girl said made me laugh my ass off. Come for the cat, stay for the classiest and most amazing producer in the business.
Aww.
That's nice.
I am so happy I got you to subscribe. See that? Mr. Cat?
Yeah, I'm working on slow mode here. I don't have time to talk to you about
He's doing stuff and
concentrated.
yeah, he's doing stuff and things. He can't also have a conversation. That's just asking a little too much.
What do we think?
Mostly
20 seconds. 20 seconds is good.
20, yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right. There we go. 20 seconds. Let me know in the chat as we go forward.
Your slow mode does not affect me.
Philosopher King Gaming wants to know how they judge who wins the debate.
We are both winners tonight.
Yeah, well, I win because I'm just always gonna win. It's just the way it is.
I think you guys may win, but we will all lose.
Yeah, actually, you know what? It's exactly the opposite of what Cliff just said. Nobody here is going to be a winner tonight. You're all going to be exposed to so much stupidity. You've no idea.
Wait till you see Judge Hurley deal with
I love Hurley. He retired now, but loud and clear, and I gotta say I love the name. Schrodinger's cat. Are you in Georgia? We have the best peanuts.
I'm in Virginia, the home of peanuts and Virginia hams.
Yeah. Jimmy Carter was a Georgia peanut farmer.
Georgia does great peanuts.
And an awful president. So anyway, the next gift that I have comes all the way from Tokyo, Japan.
Ooh, neat.
So suck it, Craig. When's the last time somebody sent you something from Tokyo?
Love their arts and crafts.
No, I have nothing from Tokyo.
I have no idea what this is, so let's cut the box open.
I did get someone to that 3D printed me an FTFE knuckle duster.
Nice.
if some little guy comes out here from this box and kicks me in the face,
Gonna be a Nico.
That'd be funny.
yeah, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off. But
Just one of those
Schrodinger's
spring-loaded ones. Little foot come up.
all right, let's see what we got
Oh,
here.
What is it? Here, let me put you in solo mode.
Yeah. What the hell is it? It's only got Japanese writing on it, so I don't know what this is.
Use Google
It's Schrodinger's
Translate with
Takumi.
your
No.
I can't see it. It's all washed
Yeah, you have
out
too
with
much light.
too bright, too much light. Put it real.
Oh, there we
close.
go.
Oh, there it is.
The hell is that?
I think you eat it.
That's what
Yes,
she
I
said.
think Use your phone. Take a picture with Google Translate. It'll translate it for you.
I ain't got, nobody got time for that.
Oh
but there's
my
other stuff in here. Here's the little wooden box because reasons.
It's a trinket box or shadow box. Wait, let me see the rest of it. They might be giving you supplies for like a craft for Winston.
I shall.
Is there a note?
We'll see. I'm not done yet.
Well, you should always read the note first.
I mean, I could always put my weed in there. So
Oh my god.
let's see. Lots of Japanese newspaper that I can read.
That you can't read.
That I can't read. Oh, this is cool.
Let me see. Let me see.
A little bowl.
Oh,
Yeah,
very nice.
yeah, with Japanese writing all over it.
It's very nice. I
Lovely.
love owls. Dude,
Yeah.
love owls.
Could
That's
put,
for sake.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a sake bowl. Could be
Or a
rice.
rice bowl.
Yeah, could be rice. Isn't it?
It's a lot of sake. It's a pretty big bowl. So I
Yeah,
think
so it's
for
gotta
rice.
be rice. It might have
Here.
a matching cup.
another
Nice.
cup with Japanese writing on it. I think it
Lovely.
says
Translate.
it says Schrodinger's Cat is the best channel on YouTube. I think
Oh,
is
my
what
Lord.
if I'm going to translate that. Oh my God, this dude sent me a whole bunch of stuff. And sorry for assuming your gender. Assuming you do.
Street 55789. We don't have control over the delay, honey. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this looks like maybe a salt shaker.
Nice.
Oh my, there's all kinds of stuff in here. There's like a couple of pins.
Ooh.
I'm assuming they only write in Japanese.
But yeah, you're now bilingual.
Right. Oh no, they're nice pins. Look at the.
Yeah, they really do have nice stuff over
Yeah.
there for any kind of writing or art supplies are great from there.
Right. So I got some nice pins.
Their fountain pens are nice too.
Mrs. Schrodinger's cat wants to tell me something. What is it?
It's too bright. You can't see.
Yeah,
It's too bright.
Right.
People can't see. Is
Like,
what I'm getting
we haven't
told.
been saying that the whole time, have we, Red?
He has like 20 lights around him or something.
I can
I know drag queens that don't use that much lighting.
turn one of them off. Hold on. This is
Oh,
why I
yeah, there's
say.
one light that just points
The
at your
one
face.
that's pointing at you. Oh, he's not listening.
Oh.
He's not listening. Oh, he's wearing his shirt finally. He's gonna do the one we didn't tell him to, because that makes sense. He's too short.
There's a delay of 8 seconds on the screen, but
Wow, an 8-second
bad.
delay.
that's not bad at all. For,
All right, is that better?
second
But I
bar.
feel bad for people who need it.
All right. Is that better?
No, because you didn't do the right light. You need the light that's shining on you to go
There's
down.
no light. There's one above my head, and that's it.
What's shining on your face?
What's the bright light in your
It
face?
could be
though?
the. Hold on. Let me
The monitor?
dim my screen.
Is your camera set to fully open or something?
There,
about
you
that?
There
go.
it goes.
There you go. I just
So
dimmed my
much
screen.
better.
Hey,
Okay.
we don't see a ghost anymore.
I know. Like, what brightness did you have it on? Jesus.
Just
Nuclear brightness.
I know.
It
You
was
get radiation.
Harnessing the very power of the sun.
I bet this man is the kind of guy who uses all the white skins for every website he goes on instead of dark mode.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well,
Right?
for fuck's
Let
sake,
him go. Go ahead.
this next one is for the person who is just screaming at me.
Really? Oh, open it. Open it.
I'm not going to. I'm going to set that one aside. And we're going to go to the next one.
Oh, no.
Did you expect anything else?
one is. Ha!
Your package is being detained.
Yeah.
It's got cats on it.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
Oh, who doesn't love cats?
Put some kinky in there.
Oh yeah, I should. I can just do this.
Wow, that clip without context.
Okay.
Is that Smurf blood?
It's the
Actually,
vodka.
this is what I'm gonna drink kinky out of for the rest of the night.
That's really cool. I like that.
All right.
Vodka cups are cool.
There's a couple more.
Cats.
Get it? Cats for cat?
Yeah.
Nice little cup.
A little bit
This-
closer because it's still
This
bright.
probably looks like it would be for
yeah.
a little bit of sake.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, that's the sake cup.
some kind of dip. You know, the soy sauce for whatever you're eating.
That's racist, Tina.
Well, it's
Just
from
assuming
Japan.
that they all
so-
drink soy sauce. That's racist.
Don't
Oh,
drink
this
it, you
is
eat
cool.
What?
A little,
Ooh, a little vase.
yeah, a little vase with it's got
Yeah.
a little spout on it.
Oh, so it's a picture. Cool. For the sake. Yay.
Yeah, for the.
Or the kinky. The kinky.
yeah,
I
yeah,
love
we
the
can do
color
it
of
too.
that stuff.
We don't kink shame around here.
No, we don't.
Oh.
We kinky shame though.
Holy fuck! There's like 3 more boxes in here.
Really?
No, 4.
They
There's
were so
4
generous with you.
4 more boxes and an envelope. No, that's a letter.
Oh, read the one from Hank's Corner. Cliffy Boy's doing this, please.
Okay, Hank's Corner for $5. Damn SC with the light adjusted right now. I'm wondering if you might be older than AMG.
Thank you. Mhm.
Nobody's older than AMG.
Okay.
Oh my god! So now I have to mail stuff. So
Oh, yay! I'll tell Kick. Right. What? And Ragical! Oh, no! I love these people. And Clippy!
Oh,
Ah!
wow. Cool.
Awesome. And now you. Okay, open it.
all right,
This is so sweet.
it's making me go to the fucking post office and mail shit.
You can do another audit maybe, and this time do a
Yes!
proper short video, huh?
All right, this is it's a box with. This is gonna be hard to show. It's got a whole bunch of little toys in it. There's a sea turtle.
Oh, turtles are
There's
I like turtles. Get it?
a rubber ducky. There's a lion.
Oh,
I'm not even lying about that one.
Ah,
See what I did there?
Sleeve.
A puppy dog.
Oh, puppy.
So
So cute.
yeah, there's all kinds of. There's a little spider.
Oh, wow. I don't like spiders.
So yeah, all this stuff is in there, and all these other boxes, I assume, are sort of the same.
Nice.
They're all the same size, so I'm assuming they're the same thing. So I will get these in the mail
Awesome.
to you nice folks.
Yeah, I agree loud and clear. You should have washed the cup before I used it. Always wash things.
For Christ's sake.
When I buy a shirt, I wash it before I use it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because shipping
one-
makes dust.
Yeah, the one for AMG, I'm assuming is the same because it's the same size as all the rest of them. So,
Neat.
all right,
Thank
now
you very
for
much.
the moment that we've all been waiting for.
Yes.
The unboxing of the play button?
It arrived.
Oh, wait, the mug.
Dun,
The
dun,
mug, the
dun.
mug.
Oh yeah, the mug. So everybody knows that I say at every opportunity that I get, that's what she said, because it's hilarious. Everybody knows that. It's
Sure it
the
is.
Supreme
that's
Court
what she said.
Right.
So you're
Right. So Tina sent me this for my birthday. Let me get the lighting right.
That's what
What
she.
she said.
I saw it and it was perfect, right?
Yes, it was absolutely perfect. So thank you, Tina, for that. But we all know what the better gift that you gave me was, and that was the cameo by a fucking
Terry Burt.
astronaut. I don't know if you saw that, Craig. Terry Virts, the former commander of the ISS, sent me a birthday video telling me
Lovely.
happy birthday, and went on for
Yeah.
what was it, like a minute and a half,
Yeah, at least.
talking about flat earthers and how dumb they are and the whole
Yeah.
thing. It was pretty great.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
then this arrived.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
So
Come on.
we're gonna unbox this.
Yeah, we are.
And it better not be YouTube sending me. It better not be like 2 middle fingers, because Lord knows YouTube has
Jokes.
that.
You're
Yeah,
getting fuck all. Haha.
yeah. How
Right,
many
bro.
times has YouTube sent us all double middle fingers?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Never in the middle.
That's what YouTube Rewind's going to be this year. It'd just be all the
Right.
YouTubers they've sent
Yeah.
fake buttons to.
Do you like this the new plaque one or the original play button itself better, guys? I like the plaque. What do you guys think?
Holy shit!
Okay.
It's just more about getting it, I think. Wow.
Ah!
Woo!
Let me get the lighting right.
Gorgeous.
Surpassing
Perfectly.
100,000 subscribers.
Awesome. It's so reflective.
Yes.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Beautiful.
And it's
I like it
heavy.
so much better. Yeah.
It's heavy.
Put that right over your shoulder so every time you're live, people see it.
You are
Uh-huh.
allowed to do that now.
Look at that.
You are a real YouTuber.
Yeah, you
A
are.
real YouTuber.
I'm a big boy now.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy.
I am.
That's so cool.
I could not be happier if it was happening to me. I'm so happy.
So
You are one of the most deserving people for that,
Yes.
Schrodinger. Well done.
My
Yeah.
plan is, because I didn't earn this by myself. Let's be honest. You know, and Tina's been here with me, you know, ever since Dave passed. And I would love to take it to his grave and like sit there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna mail it to Tina so she can do a live stream with it.
Aw.
Aw.
Bull's happy and proud right now too. You know it.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He's right there with you.
So let's put this away because we
Yeah.
don't need it anymore. Unless Craig gets out of line. All right, so let's get this debate on.
Yeah. And if anyone wants to help me get my 100K button, I'm almost halfway
Yeah.
there. So if you feel like helping me hit 50K, which is so close, then pop over and subscribe to FTFE. New
Yeah,
episode out on Wednesday.
I'll
Let's
put the link in the description.
Yeah, that's what
Thank
I was
you.
about to ask for. Oh, and we got innocent auditor in the chat. Yay!
You can't see
Yay.
away.
He's
I'll put
Craig,
it in FTFE.
The
Yeah.
word irrelevant comes to mind.
right. So we've got a stalker that likes to come into the chat, and I don't.
Oh,
block-
like I get flirts that come in, you mean?
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But-
Is he your Gary Webenenga?
He is.
Yeah.
He is definitely our
kinda.
Gary Whitinga. Yeah.
I remember that guy. Holy hell. Is he
Yeah,
still
so
around?
do I. Yeah.
Oh,
I've
every
seen
single
him.
one of my streams, I've started a joke where at the beginning of the stream, I say, look, guys, I've been improving my Gary bot. I've got it to respond to a lot of certain questions. So, just talked about Flat Earth, and it's got a script so I've convinced people that it's a bot because he says the same things all the time, and that's got him
Yeah.
really annoyed because people just play with the Gary bot.
Right.
Wait,
So-
before you go on, hon, they want to know about the Levi's.
That's. Well, I was just about to address that, and then we should probably address super chats too before we get
Yeah.
started, because there's a couple of big ones. That's what she said, and
I could just see my subscriber count has just taken quite a jump already. So thank you very much, guys. It does mean a lot to me.
no, that's super cool.
I'll keep putting it in the chat.
So, Craig, I don't know if you
Thank
know,
you.
but I'm being sued.
I have been keeping my ear to the ground about that.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
this guy that calls his channel is called Legalized Drugs.
it's called what? Sorry,
Legalized Drugs.
Or
legalized
pro se,
drugs.
right?
Right. Which is a sentiment that I don't disagree with, which is odd that he,
Yeah.
you know, but he's also a sovereign citizen / frauditor who fancies himself a lawyer. And for the small price of $2,500, if you get arrested, he will take your case. Never been to law school, hasn't passed the bar, is licensed in 0 states, but he'll take your case. I did a couple of videos
Wait.
about him. Go ahead.
Is that how being a lawyer works? So I can
No.
just be like,
No.
oh, right, guys, you know what? I'll take your case. I've never done law or anything, but come to me and I'll look after you.
If you want to go
Right.
on an adventure, that's
Right.
If you definitely want to go to jail.
And some of our friends that I know that you know, Craig, who OPT lawyer is, and some of the others.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of great laughs, like just laughing at some of the legal briefs that he's written and the cases that he's had just summarily dismissed outright by lawyers. And so he sent me, well, first he made a video saying that he was going to sue me. And I was like, sue me, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Sue me.
I mean, that's great content for you.
Right. And so I even said, I was like, please sue me so that we can have a good laugh at the complaint that you write. And he sent it to me. He mailed me this complaint that was like 50 some pages. So me and OPT lawyer and Artie and Natalie lawyer chick, we all did a live stream and we read through this brief and we just couldn't stop laughing.
On what grounds is he actually suing you? Like, what's his case?
Defamation.
Defamation, right?
and copyright for his songs, right?
Yeah, copyright first.
Well, yeah, that too, which YouTube already said, yeah, that fuck you on that count. But
I bet he doesn't know what defamation is, right?
no, he doesn't, because his grounds for defamation is my subscribers were mean to him.
Yeah, that's not defamation.
No.
So in Scotland, defamation is actually quite serious, and there's different laws to what you guys have here. But in
It is way
Scotland,
different.
for it to be defamation, you have to prove that what you've said, what's been said about you, actually has caused you financial loss and lost you respect in the community that you're a part of.
In the US as well. And his channel's not monetized. So
Yeah, what's he lost?
good luck proving that. So he also sent me a waiver of service, which is me saying that waiving my right to actually being served with the lawsuit. And so just doing my due diligence, I went to my lawyer. I took all this paperwork to him and said, you're going to have a good laugh at this. He read through the complaint as he periodically giggled. And then he read through this waiver of service form that this legalized drugs character had sent me. And he said, waiving of service is not a thing. It's just like, and so I said, so how do I respond? And he said, don't.
Yeah,
He's like, you've
just
got
laugh.
Yeah, he's like, you've got no obligation to respond to this. And I said, well, you know, he's sort of on retainer because I sort of have like this legal insurance thing where I can go and do a consultation whenever I want. And I said, well, I can actually retain you. You know, I can afford to retain you. That's not a problem. And he handed me all my paperwork back and he was like, you don't need to retain me. He was like, just
Yeah.
It like that's how inconsequential this thing was. He was like, call me back if you actually get served. So this guy says that he's going to come serve me in person, and that's also not a thing. I don't know how they do it in Scotland, but if you're going to sue somebody, you can't just like walk up to them and be like, here's my lawsuit, you're served. That's not how that works.
Well, in here it's up to the court if they take the case, and then the court will summon you.
Yes. And in Virginia, there's two ways to do it. You can use a company that's a process server, and then they'll come serve you, or you can use the sheriff's department. But this guy who claims that he's a legal expert doesn't know that you can't serve somebody in person. And then he threatened that he was going to have his buddies come serve me, which is also not a thing, because the court would just be like, that's not proper service. So anyway, that's the update on legalized drugs and his absolute nonsense. I actually hope he does serve me, because then we get another live stream out of it. And
so about, I want to say 18 months ago now, a similar thing happened to me when I did a video about Globebusters, and I actually got an email from a law firm in Scotland that they'd contacted to sue me because apparently I had lost Globebusters money, even though they're supposed to be a non-profit organization.
Right.
And that was 18 months ago. And I phoned up, when I got the email, I phoned up the law firm that sent it. And I was just like, look, these guys are flat earthers. They're just, you probably shouldn't be taking this. And the guy was like, yeah, I actually got told off by my boss for even sending the email to you.
Yeah, I've gotten, I've been told by no fewer than about 5 First Amendment auditors that they're suing me. None of them ever have. They never do. This is the first guy that actually even bothered to send me something. And I
am seeing a lot of parallels here between flat earthers and sovereign citizens.
You're going to see more. So I see Virgo Triad in the chat. Welcome back to the community, Virgo Triad. I hope you're feeling well. Keeping criminals in the chat. Sorry, I can't name everybody, but I just can't keep my eye on the chat that much. But there's so many parallels. These people constantly are telling me that they're going to sue me. I write them back and say, bring it, and they never do. That's why I was so happy when my wife came in with the package, and it was from this legalized drugs guy, and it was I was like, holy shit. Like I immediately called Tina. We went live that night.
Yep.
With the lawsuit, and all of my lawyer friends, OPT and everybody, they were like, yes, we have to go live like immediately tonight. No questions asked. And it was so much fun because he spent a whole bunch of money suing me. I think it cost him like $300 and some odd. And then he had to pay to print out this 50-page document. He had to pay to send it to me. And I made like $600 in super chats that night. So thank you, Legalized Drugs, if you're listening. Please actually serve me so that I can make more money off of your stupidity. And that actually leads us into the what we're talking about tonight. And that's exhibit number 1 of why I say that First Amendment auditors are dumber than flat earthers. Professor Phil Bell, welcome to the chat.
What's up, Phil?
Hey, Phil.
Yay.
A man that's actually put something on the moon. Well, crashed into it, but close enough.
Still on the moon.
Here, I think.
It's still on the moon. Would you like to go first, Craig, or do you want me to? I'm happy.
Up to you. I'll go first if you like. I don't mind. Like I said, I just need like 3-4 minutes at the most.
Oh, okay. I need much more time than that. So let's go ahead and go with you first.
All right, I'm gonna put you on solo.
Thank you. Okay. All right. I'm just going to start with this little clip.
That it's made out of, say, something that came from Earth, which I suggest the Giant's Mine from what we now call the Grand Canyon. That's where they got the raw minerals to do it. And when you melt stuff into making glass and glass baubles, as it cools, you get bubbles coming across it. Now, if we had a moon with all these craters on it, most of these craters face the Earth, which means that they were made from asteroids that only just missed the Earth or meteorites and made an impact on the moon and made these perfect circles. But if it was a bubble or something glass as it pops and cools down fast, that is a far better and logical explanation for why the moon has all these craters in perfect round bubbles no sideways hits, all round ones, all that it's made out of.
Yeah,
say,
you did.
something-
You did just hear there. A full-grown adult say that the moon was dug out of the Grand Canyon by giants, filled with helium, and put in the sky to mock us for worshipping the sun. And he's deadly serious. That's a guy called Flat Earth Jesus, who genuinely believes that the giants dug the moon out of the Grand Canyon and filled it with helium and put it in the sky. And that's not the craziest thing he's ever said. Bear that in mind. So, hey, I'm FTFE. I'm from the channel that does the stupidity, what making an observation and collapsing the wave function possibly does to the quantum probability of the cat being alive. So, Albert Einstein, right? We all know who Albert Einstein is. Stephen Hawkins, Isaac Newton, Robert Oppenheimer, Charles Darwin, Brian Cox, and Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil, what are you doing? Put me down. Neil deGrasse Tyson. So, they're all fucking idiots, according to flat earthers. Every single one of them are fucking idiots, right? They're just all dumb. To get a BSc on average, it takes, 4 years? A master's degree, another 1.5 to 3 years, depending on the field. A PhD or other doctorates, at least 3 years added to that. All a waste of time, according to the flat earther. Complete fucking nonsense. You're indoctrinated. Because according to flat earthers, the flat earthers are the smartest people in the world. They are the only ones who really understand physics and science, and they are the only ones who know the truth, because all flat earthers have one thing in common. They believe that they are the ones, the only ones with true knowledge, because they are special. And I mean, they're right, just, not the kind of special that they think, more licking the window at the back of the short bus kind of special. Flat earthers are stupid. Now, I know this is a given, but it's quite hard to grasp quite how stupid a flat earther is. A flat earther is incapable of realizing just how stupid they are. To quote Ricky Gervais, when you're dead, you don't know you're dead. It's only difficult for the others. It's the same when you're a flat earther. I've debated over 500 flat earthers, and I'm still boggled by the insanely stupid things they say and do. Like, it's not just physics and the universe around them they're ignorant of, it's everything. For instance, I debated a flat earther called Mario, and I nearly died when he said this to me.
So now
Yeah,
you call
Google isn't a peer-reviewed scientific paper.
They gotta call their own people liars.
Mario, let me ask you a question.
To pull these strawmans off.
Mario, can I ask you a question? Is Google a peer-reviewed scientific paper?
It has to be.
Sorry,
You
sorry.
can't, bro,
Say that. So
you can't just put anything
say
on
again.
Google. It has
Yes,
to
you
be
fucking
peer reviewed.
can.
So now
Yeah, that's right. So, according to flat earthers, Google is a peer-reviewed scientific paper showing that flat earthers don't even understand how search engines work. I mean, and then you've got one of the biggest flat earthers in the world, someone who's got a massive following, thinks he's extremely smart, saying something like this.
You don't see curved, right? So when you see, you're seeing straight on. So it's kind of redundant to say sea level. That is kind of an oxymoron. It's the sea. That's why you can see so far. You don't.
Yeah, he did just say that it's called the sea because you can see it. And this is one of the flat earth leaders, the people that millions of people have followed. And, then you've got people that say things like this. I've got the wrong one. There we go.
A solar eclipse will happen every single month. And why? Because it takes 27 days, 27 point something days for the moon to orbit the Earth. So at some point, it's going to cross the sun. And it does it every single month. Now, I have no explanation for why it takes every 100 years for America to get one, because the law of probability dictates that it should be every few years, but we're being told it's once every 100 years. So there is a solar eclipse every month. The only problem is we don't see it because it's usually over the water.
And these are the people that think they're, remember all those people I said, Einstein, Stephen Hawking, they think they're smarter than all of those people. The ignorance and arrogance that they have constantly blows my mind. And I'm still surprised to this day how stupid they are, even though I've debated over 500 of them. They are also extremely dangerous. I want to get into why they're dangerous a bit later. I'm not going to do that for the opening statement, but I think that they are way more dangerous than sovereign citizens are. And the moron that I've just shown you Riley, is one of the reasons why I say that they're a lot more dangerous. In conclusion, to call flat earthers stupid isn't fair. It's not fair to stupid people to compare them to flat earthers. If there is a zombie apocalypse, then flat earthers will be the only ones left because, you know, no brains. Now, that's all I've got as my opening statement, but I've got lots more examples that we can get into in the back and forth. Over to you, Schrodinger.
And thank you very much for that. And I'm aware of each and every one of those that you said. I spend a whole lot of time in that community debunking them. And yes, all of those people are incredibly, incredibly stupid. But you've neglected one small part, that most flat earthers are sovereign citizens. So I made a small list of the claims that sovereign citizens have made on top of being flat earthers. So everything that you just said is also evidence for my side with these extra things that I'm about to say and then show you. The gold decoration on the fringes of the American flag means that the U.S. is only governed by maritime law, not any other law, just the law of the sea. We have a subset of go get your facepalm protection out, Craig, because we're just getting started
over there.
The U.S. is Morocco. I know it's two whole separate continents. You can be.
You gotta put on your vest for this, man.
Oh yeah, I should. Let me just go ahead. I got it right here. I just put it on for.
Let's get in the spirit of things.
I'm a dumb flat
just said he's not drunk
and
enough
I
to
don't
be an idiot.
understand science.
Someone let Riley in.
Just for the duration of this,
Or
I'll
actually-
just put it on over the headphones.
You can't do it. Yeah.
So you gotta keep in mind. Wait, Schrodinger. You gotta keep in mind you're gonna lose everything now, FTFE, because he has two hats, meaning his intelligence
Yeah,
level
he's even
went up
more.
by-
Oh
by
yeah, I don't know if
Legalized
Greg
drugs.
is keen on what that means, but yeah, the legalized drugs guy said that if he has two hats on, that means he's twice as patriotic. Okay, so we already passed the
Wait,
U.S.
what now?
is Morocco. Yeah, if you he had two camouflage hats on, and that means that he's twice as patriotic. So I one-upped him by putting 3 hats on. You can be the Attorney General of the United States just by saying that you are. That's another claim by sovereign citizens. You have to contract with the police before they can give you a traffic ticket. I'll just let that sink in for a second.
Yeah, no, I don't want that to sink in. You're fine.
Police need a letter from U.S. Congress before they can enforce law. A letter of what do they call it?
Declaration of authority.
A declaration of authority order from Congress before they can enforce U.S. law. Your social security number is a number to a bank account that you can make unlimited withdrawals from.
Wait, what? Is that a thing? Can I have that?
You don't have a social security number, so no.
Oh, shit.
And
Can I borrow
you need
yours?
a vest at the very least.
Yeah. We also have a certain person in the First Amendment auditor community that I believe, and I'll just go ahead and make this claim, they are a subset of sovereign citizens. First Amendment auditors are sovereign citizens, just like they're the Diet Coke of sovereign citizens. And we have one who tries to achieve forever sleep anytime that he encounters the cops. And he does this by aggressively walking towards the police with his hands behind his back as if he's reaching for a weapon in the small of his back. If that's not stupid, then I don't know what is. But I've got a couple of video clips. I think that the shorter of the two is video number 3, if I'm correct, Tina.
Okay. If you want, that's the one you want first.
Is that the shorter of the two?
I didn't watch them. I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted me to.
Well, just look at
Let's
the
see.
file size.
It doesn't give me anything.
That's
Oh,
what she said.
Oh my lord.
How did you make that? I'm not even going to question it. I am not.
Wait, he sent me Google Drive things. It doesn't tell me
No.
anything.
That's what she
Oh.
said. But he has two hats on, so I'm not going to question it.
Yeah, you can't question me when I use that with.
What
That's
about
what she said.
just tell me the person in each one.
Oh, it's number video number 3. Play first, please.
Okay, sir.
So this is how stupid some of these people are. Just protect your face, Craig.
Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
And I think I'm going to end up suing the county, so that's why I'm calling you. To let you know what they're doing is not legal or lawful at all.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you calling me, and I'm looking through what you sent me yesterday. I haven't had a chance to really dig into it yet, but sure, give me a heads up, and then I got it from you. So let me read it, and we will see. I probably won't be representing the county on this. It's probably our insurance council. But I appreciate you letting me know, and I'm sorry you're going through this.
Well, no, I'm going to liquidize the corporation is what's going to happen with this.
If any of you out there know what liquidize the corporation means, please let me know in the comment section.
Yeah, I was
Google
about to ask
doesn't
that,
seem to
actually.
know.
You know, because I also had the lien on the Bar Association filed on the 19th, also for $279 trillion that was made back in 2015.
You heard that right. $279 trillion. The world's GDP is about $87 trillion, and this lady thinks that the Bar Association owes her over 3 times that amount. Because reasons.
Okay.
So what that was is she was being pulled over by the police. So she called the police department to tell them that she had sued the Bar Association for $279 trillion. She didn't even do the Dr. Evil, thing. I could have at least appreciated that. So that's the level of stupid that we're dealing with. But I am about to present to you, Craig, the dumbest sovereign citizen who has ever lived. And he is going head to head with the legendary Judge Hurley.
Yeah.
If your office chair has a seatbelt, Craig, buckle in. And I think that
it's standard for flat earth debunkers. We have to.
Right. I think you're just going to have to concede. This is a little bit of a longer video. I think it's maybe about 10 minutes, but it's worth every single second. So let's go.
David Hall.
Mr. Hall has declined the services of the public defender, Your Honor.
Mr. Hall, DUI, expired driver's license.
Good morning, Judge. Judge, I need to say how I'm appearing today, sir.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish. Hold on. All right. Hold on, Mr. Hall. Sir, you've been charged with DUI, expired tag, attaching a plate not assigned, license suspended, failed to drive in a single lane. Just give me a moment, sir. Let me look at your driving record. Okay?
Sir, I haven't said for the court how I'm appearing today,
Well,
sir.
I'm not asking you yet. Just give me a moment, all right? I need to look at your record. Okay, I'm looking here. Failure to pay traffic tickets back 2011. Open container. Okay. All right, sir. Hold on. Does this gentleman, Mr. David Hall, does he have any criminal record?
Yes, Judge, and he also has pending felony DWLSs in front of.
Okay, what's the pending felony DWLS?
You sign. There's a few.
I'll give you a moment to talk in just a moment, sir. Hold on, Mr. Hall.
The pending felony is 14016-582 CF10A.
Okay.
He also has pending misdemeanor DWLSs in front.
What is that? What are they?
Judge Evans. Case number 14.
Wait, 14 what?
053909 TC30A.
TC30A. Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.
And a criminal history.
Okay. Now, Mr. Hall. So would you wanted to say something?
Yes. May I speak, Judge?
Well, don't tell me about what happened or did not happen regarding the DUI, but if you want to tell me about something
I'd like
else,
to
go
state
ahead.
some things.
Go ahead.
I'd like to state some things for the record. Thank you, Judge. Judge John Hurley, I do accept your oath of office here today for the record, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Does
sir.
this court take court take judicial notice of your oath, sir? With all due respect.
Let me see.
I love this.
I take judicial notice of my own oath. Yes, sir, I do.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, today I'm appearing as the agent and settler for David Hall.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Could you get Mr. Hall for me then, sir? Where is he?
I go by that name, sir. My name sounds exactly like the defendant's, and I'm here to settle that matter today.
So are you and David Hall one and the same person?
I'm not a person, I'm an individual. David Hall is a person.
Okay.
I am
Are
the
you
agent
and
to that
David
name.
Hall one and the same individual?
I love this.
I go by the name David Hall, sir, and I'm here about that matter today.
Okay. So you go by the name David Hall. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. The person who goes by the name of David Hall is standing in front
I'm
of
the
you.
individual.
You're
I am
the
an individual, not a person.
You're not a
Yes,
person.
sir. David Hall is a person.
Not
I am a
a
private
person.
individual. David Hall is a person under
I
color
told
of
you,
law,
Craig.
sir.
You showed up to the
Where's
wrong
David
fight.
Hall then? The person David Hall.
Exists on paper, sir. David Hall is a corporation. This
That's so
action is
dumb.
under color of law, sir, and I do understand that. I am here in my real capacity as the private individual for that name, and I'm
so
here about that matter.
You're the
And I'm happy
private.
to
You're
settle
the
it.
private individual, David Hall.
I'm the settler, sir.
You're the
I'm
settler,
the settler.
David Hall.
I'm the settler to David Hall, sir.
Are you the
I'm
private
happy to-
individual, David Hall?
Yes.
Good. Okay, we got that straight. We agree on that. Okay. Now, David
May I,
Hall,
sir?
David Hall, the private individual. I'm looking at your driving record right now. Multiple failures to pay traffic tickets for the individual, David Hall, not the person. But sir, what I'm going to
Can
do?
you clarify, sir?
Go
Sir, I'm not sure I understand that, but I'm happy to settle this matter right now if somebody will make presentments. Nobody has made presentment, and I've asked numerous times, and for the
When you
record,
say presentment, what do you mean by presentment?
presentment of the charging instrument for set-off and settlement, sir. I am the settler.
I just told you what it is. I told you what your I told you what the individual
Presentment.
David Hall did.
Judge,
Yes, sir.
I will require somebody to make me a presentment of the charging instrument on paper so that I may settle that matter.
He's
I'm
getting
here as
frustrated.
settler, and I'm happy to
gonna
settle
set-
this charge.
Okay, we're not
right
gonna
now.
We're not settling. Today's not the day to settle matters for these kind of charges. All right. We don't settle them today. All right.
May I say something else for the record, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
I'd say no, you
I am
can't.
a secured
Yeah,
party
really.
under a UCC filing at the Secretary of State 201-308-717-006.
Okay.
I am secured party to David Hall on the record and through a filing at the Secretary of State, sir. I appear here today as the settler agent, not the person, but the individual. And I don't think I should you understand the
So
difference
you're the
between a
settler,
person and an
you're the
individual.
agent, and you're the individual, but you're not the person. Is that correct?
Correct.
It gets better.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to write that down. Settler.
I'm writing that down. I love it.
He's
He's using
great.
his own game against him.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant part.
An individual,
But not the person.
But not the person.
but you're not the person. You got it.
I'm sorry.
I think, I remember, I think it was last week you told me this too. And I was a little uncertain, but it's all become very clear now. Now, okay.
It's become clear. You're a fucking moron.
But he's not the person. Okay, so does the settler, the agent, the individual have any money in the bank?
Yes.
Okay, how much money does the settler, the agent, the individual have in the bank?
I'm not certain at this time, sir.
Okay.
Only that I will give it an affirmative that there is money in a bank account.
Okay. And how long has the settler, the agent, and the individual lived in Broward County?
25 years, sir.
Okay, does the settler, agent, individual own any property in Broward County other than personal effects?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, does the person own any property or have any money in the bank? If you know.
In conjunction with myself, sir. In conjunction with myself, we both have. Yes, I'm the agent for that account also.
Okay, got it. Okay, so now. Okay, now. Here's what we're going to do. The settler, the agent, the individual, and maybe even the person, David Hall, has been
Such sarcasm.
DUI,
So great.
While the settler, the agent, and even the person, David Hall, was out on bond on 2 cases, 1 felony and 1 misdemeanor, for license suspended. So the court believes that the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person, David Hall, represents a danger to the community
He's
because
cornered.
the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person continues to drive without a valid driver's license. In fact,
He's played you at your own game.
Driver's license in the state of Florida. And
quiet now.
That being said, the court is going
May
to.
I make a correction, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I'm traveling.
Oh God.
Nobody cares.
You said that you
God.
used the term driving, and I was traveling, sir. Traveling.
Yeah, you're doing
Nobody
both.
cares.
All right. So the settler, the agent, the individual, or the person, David
Maybe
Hall,
can you
for
check
traveling
Discord?
on a public
Sure.
highway or public road in the state of Florida, was allegedly doing so without a valid driver's license and has done it several times in the past. So today,
This is alleged, sir?
yes, sir, it is alleged.
Allegedly?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So today, the court's going to set your the settler, the agent, the individual's bond, and even the.
Excuse me, but we had a large super chat come in, and I was told to stop.
Yeah, we could take a quick break because we've had several.
Yeah.
With the permission of my special guest out, we can do that.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I'll give you props. This is a lot stupid.
I warned you.
Hurley's a legend. He really is. I miss him.
Yeah, but yeah,
I am enjoying the judge more than the sovereign citizen here. The way the judge is handling him, the sarcasm oozing out of him with such ease. I fucking love the man.
It gets better. It gets better, but let's do super chats, please.
All right. Bjorn Kamitz for 1,000 sex, which is $115 US.
That's
says,
all the sex. That's all the sex I can handle.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Can you handle all that sex?
All the sex.
I think I might have to tap Craig in to take care of some of the sex after if I get worn out.
Yeah. Soft sits are like the Terminator. Listen and understand. The soft sits are out there. They can't be bargained with. They can't be reasoned with. They don't feel pity or remorse or fear, and they absolutely will not stop ever until you agree with them.
I think that's an insult to the Terminator, though.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, if you glare in the general direction, they will start pissing their pants and run away. So, you know.
Yeah. All right, thanks for that, super. Ziggy for the facts for $5 says, whichever group goes down the anti-vax route loses the race to shame.
All of them.
They're all anti-vaxxers, all of them.
Craig.
Yeah, you'll find that all these idiots are anti-vaxxers.
Craig, check Discord. Thank you. Good.
Okay. Akira 808 State for $4.99 says, I'd say both flat earthers and frauditors are stupid. Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Delana C for $5 says, hey, a cat and Ragico. Looking forward to this debate.
Oh, yeah. I'm not part of the debate. I'm just here to poke fun at both of them.
It's sort of like saying who's the smartest goldfish.
Yeah.
In this case, it's an insult to goldfish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
don't be so mean to goldfish.
Batman for £5 says, can someone tell Fight to stop phoning me? I don't care about the flat earthers. I've got my own clowns to deal with.
Look, you gave me your number, Batman. It's not my fault.
Do you have the bat phone?
No, don't encourage him.
Joe H for $5 says, Marvel doesn't post anymore, just stupid live streams.
Hey.
Man.
People like our bingo live streams.
Yeah, they do.
Love them.
Yeah.
Man.
GRZ5 for $5. No message. Thank you. S. Taylor for $4.99 says old fashioned ass whooping. I think he's referring to amazing audits there.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Smith for $5 says that's a scary pointy thing. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Yep.
Yeah. Prona 1990 for $1.99 says go Team Cat. Gia for $49.99 says love Ragical and Ragicow. Kisses. Mad Madam Mims for $5 says from a former drag queen turned trans femme, more light is not better.
Nope.
Grendel's
He's got
Rage.
so many lights.
The
I'm sorry,
shadows
go
are
ahead.
even worse, hon, right?
Yeah.
ahead.
Grendel's Rage, member for 9 months. Debunker says, I love you guys. Keep kicking ass. Hank's Corner for $5 says, damn Schrodinger's cat with the light adjusted right now. I'm wondering if you might be... Oh, we already read that one. Melissa Schneer for $2.99 super sticker. Thank you.
I just read the super chat. It just came in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some fighting words.
Yeah.
Matt Bond for Australian $2 says you can get duplicate, so AMG has their own. I think they mean play button.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I'll get the next one.
Kit 190 for $2 says this debate means more Rajicow. Hashtag Team Moo.
Hashtag Team Move. I
Meh.
can't disagree with that. And just to emphasize,
We all love the cow.
Hank's Corner for $5 says I think he meant defecation of character because he is full of poo.
That's a bad one, but so funny.
Yeah. Stephen Alley for $5 says LMAO FTFE said Cox.
He did.
Bad word.
Pincalo the Driving Ape for Canadian $2 says Judge Hurley is a national treasure.
Yes, he is.
Isn't he?
And
Yeah, I agree.
I wish he hadn't retired, but he did.
Yeah.
He deserved
He
it.
totally cornered this guy on all fronts, and he still doesn't understand.
Well, we're not even done yet. We're not even to the best part.
I know.
All right.
We're almost there.
Taco Josh Gaming for $5 says, how does this prove frauditors are dumber than Flat Earth? Schrodinger's cat needs to use more frauditor evidence. First round goes to FTFE.
Oh, no. We're not through the first round.
Yeah,
yet.
we're not done yet.
Yeah, you win.
And
Go
he's
ahead.
one of our people. All right. Michael Krause for $4.99 says, AMG is way too old to do vids. She's too used to doing live streams like on her OnlyFans account.
Oh, shots
I'll remember
fired.
that. I'll remember that.
Taking names.
Did you say I'll remember that, or did you say I remember that?
I'll remember that.
I think you said I remember that, like when you said do your
No, I
OnlyFans.
didn't. Go
Simon,
on, Clippy.
Simon Mitchner for £5 says, a Marvel girl of all the YouTubers I follow and watch, I can honestly say you're definitely one of them. Cause we do. Thank you.
Because I do.
Prona 1990 for $9.99 says, go Team Cat. Does your son want a Nintendo Switch for Xmas or birthday?
Woo!
He has a Nintendo Switch. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Throw the
That's
Dwarf
sweet.
for the House of Torg for Australian $5 says,
Craig fan.
we miss you, FTFE. The game is not the same without you. Love you all.
I'll be back soon. Don't worry. I've just been dealing with my mental health and stuff, but I'll be back. That's from my D&D channel. I'll be back on there soon.
Oh, good. By the way, good luck on the next super chat. Trying to read that.
Okay.
Holy hell.
Canuck for Canadian $6.99 says, can you please make a shirt that says shush, canoe, bell, dingers, and dog? I'd seriously buy one in every color. LOL. Praying hands, praying hands.
That
Okay.
was a cat.
That's
by the
not
way.
a dog. That's a cat.
You need to learn your animals.
I can't see it too
Oh, you can
well.
hover over him. You can hover over him.
Oh,
That's how I
okay.
do it.
All right.
Wait a minute. That's not what it says though. Let me figure this out. Anybody have any ideas?
I need a
No.
Canadian English dictionary for this one.
Rowing,
Can
dingers, cat box.
Shush.
Come on, tell us what it means, Mike. Come on.
Schrodinger's cats. It says Schrodinger's cat.
Oh my
Schrodinger's cat.
Oh,
That is
Fuck's
amazing.
sake.
That is amazing.
And he has merch. Thank you.
I was like, what the hell?
Schrodinger's cat.
Like Nick.
I get it.
The merch is in the description.
Oh my god, I feel
Well
so dumb
played.
for not really. Yeah.
But who would stare at my T-shirt long enough to be like, "Yeah, that's what that says"? They just be like, "You got a dumbass T-shirt."
Oh, there's a new one in.
All right, Michael Krause for $4.99 says, "Here's to help fund the submarines have windows and carpet, T-shirts and merch."
And a front door.
I don't know if you know this, Craig, but Tina asked
God.
me one day if submarines had windows.
It was it was a genuine question.
We go moving right along.
Yeah.
You just broke him.
Yeah.
This is a man who
there are
deals with
some
flat
that
earthers.
do.
What happened?
There are some that do.
Because military submarines are clandestine. That's their purpose. They're hiding.
Yeah, you don't want a big window waving at the end. Hi, I'm
Right.
here.
Yeah.
I didn't mean huge ones. I meant like portholes.
I
No,
thought you guys
even still.
navigated using binoculars on the water.
I know, Kaylee,
One of the things about submarines is that they shrink under pressure. Like one thing we do before we dive is right across the middle. You put a piece of string from bulkhead to bulkhead put across the middle, and then as you dive down, once you've got like 20, 30 meters, that string has
slack.
It's got so much slack
Slack,
that it's
yeah.
touching the floor. So you couldn't really put windows and that on it because there'd be
They
no
would leak.
stable, rigid structure to hold them like that.
That was one of the points that I made when that first came up. But we had a great big laugh about it, and now my fans are never ever gonna let her forget it.
Nope. No, no.
Yeah.
My
The
fans
channel
do.
now.
Yeah,
But I gotta say, Craig, it shrinks under pressure. I mean, that seems like a personal problem, but hey, we don't kink shame around here.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
the
submarines and other things.
Yeah, the water doesn't get colder down there, so yeah, it's just a natural thing.
All I'm hearing is excuses, man.
Oh my god.
All right, so how much? How about more Judge Hurley?
Yeah.
Do you want those last two super chats first?
What do you
Or no?
what do y'all think? I mean, we can
There's
save
just two
them for
quick
later.
ones. All right,
Okay, that's what she
play
said.
I'll play the video. I'll play the video.
All right.
Where's the video? There it is. Okay, here we go. Best part coming up.
Tina knows all about two quick ones.
Boom.
You know, one of these days.
One of these days, Alice.
Oh god. I can't see anything.
You gotta press play.
I did.
No, you didn't. It's still on the play button there. Oh no, it is actually. I was watching the wrong screen.
Yeah. So I will.
You broke it.
840. Let me start it over again.
YouTube disabled your session.
All right.
That's what
David
happened.
Hall.
Oh wait, this is Google Drive. Yeah, they do it. They disconnect
Yeah.
you.
All right, here we go.
You can't pause.
And even the
for a long
person's
time.
bond today on
Shut
count
up,
4
Raj.
at $10,000
Oh,
because
I
the
won't shut
settler,
up.
the agent, the individual, and
Love
the
you.
person has not stopped driving, even though the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person continues to drive without a driver's license. So, that being said, count 1 is $500, count 4 is $10,000, and the court will revoke the bond for the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person of David Hall on 14-016-582 CF10 and 14-05-3909 TC30A. Both cases will cause the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person, David Hall, not to be able to be released from the Broward County Jail until further notice of the court. So,
May I post bond, sir?
Nope.
well,
Is there any other?
Are you
may-
asking
No,
me
he
as the
just told
settler,
ya.
the agent, the
Wait,
individual,
let him
or
say
are
it.
you asking me as the person?
Sir, I'm asking as the individual appearing before you today about this matter.
Well, the
Do I
individual,
have?
the settler, the agent, the individual, or the person can post the bond. However, the settler, the agent, or the individual, David Hall, will not be released in any event because this court is revoking the bond on on a felony case and a misdemeanor case on the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person, David Hall.
Where's my remedy, sir?
Well, whose remedy are you asking for? The settler, the
I-
agent,
I-
the individual, or the person?
Remedy?
I'm asking for
Wait.
the
Who are you
opportunity.
speaking on behalf of right now?
Sir, I don't understand that question. I believe
Well,
that you're trying to confuse me now.
No, I'm not.
I'm
no.
simply separating myself from the person. They are two different entities,
Right,
and I know
but the
that.
court is not viewing you as two different people. The court is viewing you as
Well, why
one
not,
entity
sir?
for the purpose of these cases.
Then what entity are you referring to me as?
I'm
Because I
referring
think
to
you're referring to me as
the David Hall, who's the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person.
I'm not the person, sir.
Okay,
I
if
am
you
not
speak to
the
the person,
person.
David Hall, tell him he's not leaving jail either, all right?
Then may I ask what my remedy is? Can you provide me a remedy so that
The
I
remedy
may...
is, you don't really have a remedy where you could appeal it to the 4th District Court of Appeal.
How long am I going to be held, sir? I would
Until
like to
another
settle
judge
this matter.
tells you can be released.
I would like to settle this matter, sir.
We're not going to settle it today.
Then I'm being denied my... For the record, I'm being denied my remedy.
What do you
For the
think your
record,
remedy
my
is?
remedy is being denied. For the record, I am the real individual, and this action is under color of law, and I don't understand this color of law action.
Okay. Well, have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you,
sir.
Come on.
Down the middle.
Yep.
Let's roll.
Bye-bye.
It's over.
It's over.
So at this point, Craig, are you just ready to concede or?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Oh boy.
We're just enjoying the show
that
here.
guy was dumb.
Yeah, I'll give you. I'm gonna freely admit that is some spectacular stupid. I would. It's standard on my channel to give facepalm warnings before submitting such stupid. I would appreciate if you could do that, please.
I did.
Incoming, by the way.
I did give you a facepalm warning. I'm pretty sure.
You're right. You did. Yeah.
Afterwards.
I've got to say that.
Prepared for that.
I'm not prepared for that.
You're welcome. That's how
that's originated on your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the best sound clips on my board.
Oh yeah. Cats
So
did a good
let's
job on
do a. I'll give you a chance to rebuttal, and then we'll move on to the next phase. I suppose.
I may need to explain a short thing to the chat, by the way.
That's what she said.
I do. I am also starting to hate him, AMG. I can
Yes, thank you.
So,
now you know what I go through.
Bjorn just asked why he was timed out, so I checked the entire chat. You haven't been
So did
timed
I.
out. I think there's a bit of
I
confusion.
think he
There's
means
a
why
timer on
he
the-
does. I
I
think
was
he actually
gonna-
means why is he in the slow mode? I think he
Yeah,
assumes
that's
because he's super
what-
chat he would have been included in the slow mode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
Um,
fire the facepalm right now after you?
I think you should. I think you should.
I was in the middle of a sentence.
So, sorry. I get so
Oh,
used to
that's your
interrupting and
explanation.
explaining things. Yeah.
People
I'm
are
gonna
giving you
fire
both
everything.
videos you should play, like FTFE. They're telling you to play Mallory, and Schrodinger.
Oh, God,
Mallory, yeah.
Mallory,
Stereo.
Yeah.
Mallory just broke
we can
me.
do that. Yeah, we can do that once we get through.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone wants to cut the bit they want and send it to me, that would be helpful. But yeah, I've got plenty of rebuttals.
What?
I mean,
Oh, go ahead. No, sorry.
yeah, that's stupid. And there does seem to be a lot of similarities between the kind of stupids. That guy clearly thought he was an expert in the law, right? The guy standing before that judge. He's read a couple of books when he's been, I don't know, smoking meth.
He's
or
been
whatever
on
else he does
YouTube.
during his days. Yeah, so he's seen a couple of YouTube videos, and he's now convinced that he is an expert in law. And that's very much like flat earthers. They will look at a tiny bit of physics, and all of a sudden think that they are the most renowned expert at physics in the world. I just like to play a brief clip of a man who, when he was introduced to us, he was introduced as a flat earth physicist. He told everyone that he was a studying physicist. He's a scholar. He's a teacher. He's also a renowned video editor.
My God.
A modified sniper.
Modified sniper.
I think is the best part. But he says he knows more about physics than Einstein. And I'd just like to briefly play him talking about the sun.
Now that I think about it, the sun, we're told, is a big gaseous ball burning in space in a vacuum. By the way, since we're on the subject of vacuums, fire, the element by which the sun exerts its energy.
No, don't say it.
And I don't care if it's nuclear fission or what, it's still fire. Needs what element, folks, in order to continue to burn?
No.
Oxygen.
Don't say it. No.
Now that I
Oxygen, yes.
No.
Yes, so the sun is on fire and requires oxygen to keep going.
my
And
God.
because the evil NASA tell us that the sun is in space, there's no oxygen. So how could the sun be in space? Boom! He's just debunked the entire heliocentric model.
And
but that's not the stupidest thing. That's not the stupidest thing. You see in the clip what I did to his face, right? You see
think about it.
Right.
how I've put on the clown mask, right? When he saw that I'd superimposed that onto his face, he sent me an email saying that he was going to sue me.
Oh no.
Yeah. Do you know why he's going to sue me?
What?
He's going to sue me because I have, and you need to be sat down for this, I have defaced his personal property.
Oh, that's brilliant.
But
That's fair use.
So here's another thing, and sorry, my puppies are going crazy in the background. I hope y'all can still hear me. But of the various methods that he gave for the action that's happening in the sun, he said fire or fission. He didn't even list as one of the possibilities the actual reason, which is fusion. It's not even fire or fission. And let me, I hate to break it to anybody, if you're a flat earther or a sovereign citizen who's in the chat, fusion does not need oxygen. I'm sorry. It's hydrogen atoms slamming into one another. They degrade into helium, and they emit photons. I'm sorry.
Release energy from the bits that are left over. I mean, technically, the sun is 1.4% oxygen. There has been enough conversion of heavier elements getting heavier and heavier that about 1.4% of the sun is oxygen.
Right,
But
it's not required.
No, I mean, but just look at him. He's a man outstanding in his field.
He is, just like Radical.
Excuse me. We did get a super chat. I want to take a
Well,
break.
I got to say before you do, I am a man outstanding in my field.
Oh god.
Yes.
I'm surrounded
just like
by
JM.
moron.
All right, go
ahead,
ahead.
Pepe. The one I took a note of in the spot, I gave you the transfer amount. Cliff, you there? You're muted, hon.
Have you muted yourself, Shredder?
That one.
No, not you. Him. That
one. I did that one.
You did
the
1,000
1,000 sex? Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
hear it.
116.
Yeah, we got it. We got all the sex.
Yeah, so
All right, because people are still asking for it.
yeah, and
No,
Bjorn
no,
is
they
still
wrote that one out.
Bjorn is still asking why he can't. It's the slow mode. I mean, what is
It's
it?
slow mode.
That's 60 seconds or
No.
40.
So what?
Yeah,
well, that might be a little.
20 seconds.
lot.
Schrodinger said 20 seconds. Yeah,
I
think
think-
Schrodinger said 20 seconds.
I think I changed it to 40 because it
No,
was
that's
just
way
one
too
too
much,
fast.
That's way too much.
All right,
that's
I can
really
I can
important
I can
for
speed it back up, but everybody
See,
always
30 is good. And for
Yeah,
those
there's
who don't-
700 people watching. You need at least 30.
Yeah, for those who aren't used to it, if you look at where you send the thing, it has a circle. It's a timer.
The timer, yeah.
It'll tell you how long you have to wait. I hate it too, guys. I really do.
Yeah, it's,
but we gotta
it's
slow
a
it down.
necessary,
It's a necessary evil.
Someone's
I was
saying
about to
Nathan
say that.
Thompson's in the chat.
that would be
You
hilarious.
have the ball.
Is he still on?
Well,
on the internet?
actually, Nathan's hanging around. Nathan, have you got anything to say about what we've been doing here?
Hey guys, you want to hear a funny story while we're all chatting here? I'm dating a first grader.
Nathan, that's not appropriate.
Oh, we got 666 people watching. Hail Sagan.
But Hail Sagan.
Well,
Right, so,
Nathan was doing his talky bit, so that's evil right there.
So Schrodinger, you know flat earthers have been to court as well, right? And they do an even worse job. For instance, the Sleeping Warrior went
Anthony
to court.
Riley, I know. Yes.
Yeah. And at the end of the case, he basically got laughed out the court, and the judge's actual words were, "The court is at a loss as to how Mr. Riley has come to this conclusion."
Right. I was there. I actually have a YouTube channel that I just made, and it's just sort of sitting there. It's called Anthony Riley's Dissertation. It's a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
And
about
the avatar is an F minus. Which I don't know if that translates to the UK, but in the US, F means fail, and minus is not even a thing, because once you fail, you failed. But
yeah, you can't. I mean, but he would get an F minus. In fact, he would get an F minus minus.
Right. So I think at this point, I guess let's just call it a draw. And
well, yeah, I mean, they're both pretty damn stupid.
You could do a simple poll.
I'd like to play a video.
Break, hold up. You have the option to do a poll, right? In the chat.
I'll try to do it from here.
Right,
Tina wants to do a poll.
Oh, you're so funny. I could die.
So there is a flat earther that I'd like to introduce you to, because I think, Schrodinger, that you could do a good video on him. Have you heard of Santos Bonacci?
Oh, I know all about him. I watch your stuff. You know that, right?
Yeah. Have you seen the video of Santos Bonacci getting arrested?
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that. So
it's about 9 minutes long. Would we like to watch it together?
I think that would make him a hybrid sovereign citizen flat earther. So
100%.
That wouldn't help either one of our cases. But
no, this is me. Well, Tina's going to put up a poll, right? So let's let the audience put up the poll and let them enjoy this video of a flat earther / sovereign citizen. What do you say?
I see no reason not to do that.
Okay, then. I debated a guy called Santos Bonacci recently, and he threatened to kill me in several emails beforehand.
He did.
During
Yes,
the
he
stream.
did.
Yeah. This is Santos Bonacci in Australia getting arrested.
Name Santos Bonacci. I'm not here to argue with you. It's not a natural name. It's a corporate trade name, and are you aiding and abetting me to commit fraud?
We need to ask you whether you can pay $132,251.
You need to seek.
Can you pay? Listen to me.
You need to ask the Attorney General, because that's the Attorney General, because that is a trade name, gentlemen.
Listen to me.
There's no contract with me.
Oh my god!
Right. So someone explain this trade name thing to me, because I've heard sovereign citizens say that a few times. And now I've heard Santos say, what do they mean?
What they mean is, if their name is in all capital letters, that's a corporation. That's not them as an actual human, because their name is first letter capital, all the rest lowercase, last name first capital, all the rest lowercase. So if it's in all capitals as it appears on legal documents, that's not them. That's a corporation.
But who owns the corporation?
They are, oh my God. They are the trustee for that corporation, but they are not that corporation. And oh my God, I wish some of my lawyers.
They're just making shit up.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
They're making shit up that some guru on Facebook, or no, well, probably Facebook too, but Facebook and YouTube told them that, that's not you. So when you get served with a warrant and your name is in all capital letters, they can't actually search you, because that's not you. That's the corporation that was created when you were born.
What the fuck?
Exactly, Craig. I told you you shouldn't have shown up here tonight.
Well, I'm giving you evidence for your side here, so let's
you are.
This
is for both.
Live flesh, blood, man. You understand?
You need
that's a picture. That's a picture.
You need to.
That's your papers. They're not mine. You're responsible for your own papers.
We need to deal with them. Can you pay $132,251.10?
Exceptionally. Unconditionally accepted.
Okay,
do you understand?
Under the authority of the warrant, I'll be searching the premises, internally and external, for any.
You have no consent. You have no consent.
I'll be searching.
They're really worried, aren't they? You've got no consent. Oh, wow.
Right.
I guess I can't come in then? Not.
Right.
Is that a standard sovereign citizen tactic of just saying, no, I don't consent?
Yes. While, as they are being arrested, they typically say, I don't consent to searches. What happens when you get arrested? What's in your pockets? They're going to check your fucking pockets, and they're like, I don't consent. Nobody cares.
Oh my god!
You have no consent.
I will be searching the property for any assets.
You have no consent.
If you're not going to comply, okay, you'll be arrested. Okay.
What do you mean comply? You're talking to the witness.
Have you got any identification?
I do not have any ID. I do not have any ID. I'll tell you what I do have, and I will surrender it to you right now. And that is the only ID that you will get from me, which is proof of the fraud. You've got a corporate name, gentlemen. I have not hurt or injured anyone. Is there an injured party?
Okay, what we're doing now
is there an injured party?
If you're going to hinder my execution,
I'm not hindering anything.
You will be.
Look at me. Am I hindering you?
Okay. I'm going to conduct a search of the property. You're welcome to show me through the property, and I'll be searching for any assets.
I will not help you to commit fraud. You are committing fraud as criminals, gentlemen. Gentlemen, yes, you are.
What's his rationale calling them criminals then? Help me understand what is going on about here.
He thinks that their document is illegal because it's in all capital letters. So therefore, their court is not an actual court, and they can't search him because in the U.S. they would say it's not from an Article 3 court. I don't know where's he in Australia?
Yeah. He's not,
so I'm not sure what they say in Australia, but basically it's the same rationale that it's in all capital letters. That way, for that reason, it's not real. The warrant.
Excuse me,
Crazy.
Craig, Philosopher
Yes.
King sent you a timestamp.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
Thank you very much, buddy.
You are searching Sonia Bonacci's property.
You're outstanding. If you're not, then we need to search for the property.
You are
if there's
searching.
nothing, we need to arrest you and take you.
You are on private property, and it's Sonia Bonacci's private property.
We're now going to
Do you
search.
realise you're committing fraud?
We're not going to argue with you. Okay, I'm
not
here to argue
arguing.
with you. Okay, I'm going to be searching the property now.
You are. I'm not arguing as he's arguing.
This is highly illegal.
Contradictions are real.
Highly illegal.
Excuse me,
What are you, my
I have the right to enter this property. Under the authority of the warrant, I have the right to search this property. Is this all your stuff in here?
Yes. All my stuff.
It doesn't matter.
I understand.
I am the witness. You don't even know who I am. What if my name's Peter Bonacci? Well, how do you know? You know. Well, I'm sure you know. Well, I'm sure you think you know.
Don't hinder my execution. Hop out of my face. Don't hinder my execution.
No.
You have to stay away, all right?
And what you're doing is just trying
Move.
What they're looking for, the money?
Pretty decent house for a scammer.
I know, right?
Maybe he's couch surfing. You don't know.
Is there anyone else on the property today?
Nothing.
Just you two? Just you two on the house today?
Sorry, I'm not speaking English.
You're stopping me from doing my work.
Oh, I remember this now, yeah.
At this point in time, I've been unable to haven't done any assets here that are available
Well, it's
to
not
me
my property.
to seize.
I've told you.
Okay, but we understand that you're known at this address. Okay, that's why we're here today. Okay,
I do not have an address.
There's a couple of things are going to happen now. Okay, based on the monetary amount outstanding, you're unable for any community work permits. Okay, so the only option for you is now that you'll be arrested and released on bail in your own undertaking to appear before a magistrate's court at a date to be set by
I don't
yourself.
consent. I do not consent.
If
It's
you don't
only by your
consent,
consent.
Nobody cares.
You have a corp.
I don't consent to being arrested. Oh,
Nobody. Like I talk about this all the time. Who has ever been arrested and been like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I got you, bro."
I heard a cop. I heard a cop say once, "I've never arrested anyone with their consent to this point."
Right?
So,
no.
Can you imagine a bank robber coming out of a bank and the police are just there? All right, put up your hands. You're under arrest. I don't consent. Oh shit, just go.
Oh, all right, then never mind. We'll just go home.
Yeah.
Right. I also, one of the favorite things that I ever heard, and I've used this in videos since then, when they won't give up ID, and it was like this old sergeant, like you could tell he was close to retirement. He was just done with it. And the guy was like, I'm not giving you ID. And as he's putting the cuffs on him, he's like, you know what? You don't need ID to go to jail, but you need ID to get out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, more of this because he gets so
sure.
Yeah.
For a person, if you do not consent to complying with bail,
please don't be
if you
like
don't
this,
consent
brother.
to applying with
I don't consent to anything.
there are a few things which we need to
No, that is a person you're dealing with. It's a corporate name.
Are you going to consent?
I am
to
a body, a living body. You're talking to the witness.
Are you going to
You will
consent to
ultimately
bail?
lose.
Are you going to consent to bail?
I don't consent to anything. No, I don't consent to anything you've done.
You're not going?
Please don't do this.
You're under arrest. Okay.
Oh, he said please. I guess they should stop,
Please,
right?
brother. Please, you don't have to.
That is pretty polite.
You don't have to be like that. I promise you, I will consent. I promise you, I will be
You're not going to consent to bail. You
accepting
hit your
any. I will accept any of the things if you can prove the cause. Please, brother, do not do this.
That sounds like a flat earther.
You're doing something illegal.
No, I'm not. Under the authority of the warrant, I'm not doing anything illegal.
You have a warrant for a person. You don't have a warrant for me, the individual. Please, gentlemen, don't do this. Please, look, I've surrendered.
You're under
my
arrest under
person.
the authority of the warrant. Please let me put some shoes on. Please, what's your name?
Shoes on. Please let me.
The rest of it is just him saying the same thing over and over again as they're trying to put him in the car. But yeah, so there is definitely an overlap between sovereign citizens and flat earthers.
They're
And
basically
it's
the
obviously
same thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's obviously because they're both so fucking stupid that they think they understand things better than everyone else. He's trying to tell that police officer the law. Yeah,
right.
I mean, like a lot of your videos that I see, like pulling people over, the person will then start trying to tell the cop the law, and it's like I'm pretty sure that the cop knows what the fucking law is.
At
and
least
it's the same with
the
flat
basics,
earthers.
yeah. So, but I think we need to go ahead and go into phase 2, which you're going to have a whole lot of harder time proving that flat earthers are more dangerous, because they are dangerous, but in sort of the same way that maybe a bumblebee is dangerous. But I think you're going to have a hard time in phase 2. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
You can go first.
Okay. So basically, let me just go into a quick opener. Sovereign citizens have a track record. They've been tagged by the FBI, the Southern Poverty Law Group, and other groups as domestic terrorists, which I fully agree with. And I think we should start with a portion of a and this is much less tongue-in-cheek than the last part was, because this is a little bit more serious, just for the audience to understand. So this is from a law enforcement training video. It's Fortina video number 1, and it's not for the faint of heart.
Ready?
Yes.
Here you go. I hear an echo. Does anybody else?
People have been saying that all day.
Okay. Is
I
everybody wearing
I blame
headphones?
FTFE. I blame him.
It's probably my fault. It's not a stream with FTFE on if there's not some kind of technical difficulties.
Yeah. Also, I sent you a DMM private chat, FTFE.
Okay, here we go. There we go. All right, now it's working.
Your discretion advised.
I don't know how to do that on this one.
May the 20th, 2010 started out like any other day. 2 veterans of our West Memphis, Arkansas Police Departments, Bill Evans and Brandon Powdert, were patrolling the interstate as part of the department's drug and addiction team, something they love to do. They became involved in what seemed to be a routine traffic stop, though I've always warned my officers there is no such thing. But really, how much more routine can you get than pulling over a father and son in what looked like a church bus.
Oh God, this thing.
My men didn't realize who or what they were dealing with. Neither officer made it home.
What the
and
fuck?
one of them was my son. I'm Bob Powder, chief of the West Memphis Police Department. My officers, Bill and my son Brandon, didn't realize that there are people at war with this country that are not international terrorists. They are seemingly ordinary people, just like you and me, but they don't recognize the federal government's authority to impose laws or taxes on them. They're known as sovereign citizens. Their beliefs may sound so out there that they appear comical or crazy, but don't discount or ignore these people because they're willing to kill and be killed for these beliefs. We as law enforcement officers need to recognize this very real threat so we can protect ourselves. And maybe if Brandon and Bill had been able to recognize the warning signs of sovereign beliefs, they'd be alive today.
In 1995, 168 men, women, and children were killed in the worst domestic terrorist attack on American soil in our nation's history. Aimed at the federal government and law enforcement, the bombing in Oklahoma City was the horrific symbol of the wave of anti-government sentiment that swept across the country in the 1990s. I'm retired ATF Special Agent in Charge, James Cavanaugh. I spent more than 30 years with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and I was there at the beginning of the so-called Patriot movement. I watched in 1992 as the standoff between law enforcement and a white separatist, Randy Weaver, in Ruby Ridge, Idaho, ended with the deaths of a federal marshal and Weaver's wife and son. I was there in the shootout the next year when David Koresh and more than 70 of his followers, along with 4 ATF agents, died in a fiery siege near Waco, Texas. What we didn't understand at first was that these events were a catalyst for the growth of a radical anti-government movement, a catalyst for the birth of armed militias. At its height, there were more than 800 of these anti-government groups throughout the country. Some were part of what is called the sovereign citizen movement. They believe the government has no right to tax or impose laws on them. Following law enforcement crackdowns after Oklahoma City, many anti-government groups disappeared. But the threat from hardcore elements of the radical right continued to simmer. In fact, between the Oklahoma City bombing and the recent West Memphis shootings, approximately 30 law enforcement officers lost their lives to homegrown extremists. 2 officers were killed in Abbeville, South Carolina in 2003, for example, by extremists who did not believe the government had any right to use a tiny portion of their land to widen the public road. Today, the threat of radical right violence against police officers has escalated because the radical anti-government movement has swelled once again. Jerry and Joe Kane, the father and son who were involved in the murders of the 2 officers in West Memphis, traveled around the country giving seminars on how to supposedly circumvent the legal system.
So what we're after here is not fighting, it's conquering. Right. I don't want to have to kill anybody. But if they keep messing with me, that's what it's going to have to come out. That's what it's going to come down to, is I'm going to have to kill, and if I have to kill one, then I'm not going to be able to stop. I just know it. I mean, I have to.
Along with physical confrontations, sovereigns also practice a form of harassment and intimidation, often referred to as paper terrorism. They file bogus claims or liens against officers, prosecutors, or judges that can be difficult to get removed from court records. In 2010 alone, sovereign citizens have filed liens, cease and desist orders, and documents called letters of marque, or truth affidavits, against officers and agencies across the country. The following are some indicators that you as an officer need to be aware of to protect yourself. They are signs that the person you've encountered considers himself to be a sovereign citizen who is immune from the law. The first thing that any officer notices at a traffic stop is the vehicle's license plate. If you try to call in many sovereign plates, you'll find no record of them, and for good reason. They're either homemade or professionally produced fakes. They may display the names of strange nations, embassies, or tribes. They may refer to the Uniform Commercial Code or the Constitution.
We can probably stop it there.
Bumper stickers
Okay.
are another easily visible.
So that's why I warned the audience that this was going to be a whole lot less fun than the first part. Because, you know, flat earthers are basically a clown show. You know, we've seen a few of them get arrested, and you know, it's always funny. We get to laugh at it and everything, but nothing like these people. They're way more serious. They're radicalized, and like the chief of police said, they're willing to die and kill for what they believe. And so I think it's we basically argued ourselves to a draw in part one, but I think hands down, part two is just a route for sovereign citizens being more dangerous. And so let's look at just video 2 real quick before we let Craig argue his side.
Sure. Video 2, you said, right?
Yes.
All right. Why is this doing this to me this time?
Need to feed the hamsters running your internet.
I know. I have good speed.
I didn't want to
There we go.
jeopardize anyone's safety on the road.
What?
And I said that to the detective too. I said, call the officers back. I don't want them to attack me. I don't want to jeopardize anyone's safety.
Yeah.
You don't aggressively chase people and pursue them, because it just instigates issues and can cause problems and jeopardize the safety of other people.
Why didn't you just pull over and ask the officer who was stopping you to avoid
Exactly.
the mess?
Yeah, well, I wasn't concerned
Made too much
that
sense.
it was going to result in some kind of unlawful arrest, and I didn't
Mhm.
trust some detective in an unmarked car.
So if it was a marked car, you would have.
If it was a different car, a different officer, I may have felt differently about stopping. It's absolutely legal to resist arrest with force to the extent of taking an officer's life if necessary. They should just drop the charges altogether immediately right now.
I'm sorry, that was stupid.
Delusional idiot.
I'm sorry, did he just say that it's okay to kill an officer if they try to arrest me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he
Yeah. So
self-defense.
To be fair, he's a sovereign citizen who was in a high-speed chase from the police. He was on the phone with the police as he was in the high-speed chase, and he ended up plowing into an innocent woman head on head.
Oh, that was horrible.
And luckily, she lived. But
Without injury.
well, yeah. Obviously, she was injured because it was, you know, a head-on
Head-on,
collision.
yeah. Speed.
But he said yes, that he could fight with the police even to the point that he killed them. And so obviously he's still in jail, but I think that I've made my point that they're you know, compared to the clown show that we talk about, you know, First Amendment auditors, you've got a really big hill to climb, Craig, and
I understand
on with
that.
it.
Well, I think it's important to point out that any group has their extremists, and you know what those particular sovereign citizens have done is hideous and does make the extreme ones very, very dangerous. But they seem to be more of a reactive thing. I'm not taking away in any way what's done. People losing their lives, and the threat of that from sovereign citizens is very real. And I'm not going to deny that they are dangerous. But the thing about flat earthers is they're not just a clown show, and they are actively involved in trying to corrupt the youth, the young people. Recently, Anthony Riley posted this to his as a reply to one of the comments on his videos. It says, "I've been targeting the kids for years. If you think that sounds dodgy, it does, Anthony. It really does. It suggests more about you than it does me. Best thing is, we're on there and applying the troll tactics learned on YouTube. We act as children and talk about how our teacher was concerned when we asked him these questions. So you scummy trolls will never be able to find us. It's beautiful. When the time comes, you will realize it's us. But right now, just know that we are all over TikTok and telling the kids how Newton is not science anymore, that Einstein is, and both are false dichotomy and correlative only. The egg test is getting around and the kids get it instantly. They are actively pushing this stuff onto children. And the thing is, if you're a flat earther, you don't just believe that they're lying to you about the earth being flat, but you think that everyone's lying to you about everything. Because if you're a flat earther, everybody has to be lying to you. Every teacher, every pilot, every scientist, every boat captain, every one that's high in government, everyone that works at any space agency, pretty much the entire world are lying to you. And to push that mindset onto children is what is going to breed the type of person that becomes a sovereign citizen and goes out and kills somebody. Because they, in their head, do not trust the government. They think that they understand it better, and what the government has told them is a lie, so they've got the right to go out and do this. What flat earthers are doing is actively trying to breed these dregs of society that fight against law and truth. And I just want to show one other video, and I'm sure a lot of people have seen this one.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a flat earth leader, Nathan Thompson. Doing his live stream walk around.
Hello.
And you hear what's in the background, right? You hear.
Hey guys, real quick. I got a flyer for you. Check it out. No, I'm sorry, we can't. I can't give them a flyer? Hey guys, check this out real quick. Space is fake. You're not on a spinning ball.
See how the
They're
teachers are ushering those kids away.
Listen, guys, they're going to teach you you live on a spinning ball. That doesn't make it true. It's not real. The floor is not moving 1,000 miles an hour. Okay?
He's chasing them, basically.
Yep.
Trying to get them.
They're moving away from him, so he's trying to
Yo,
get closer.
guys,
You're absolutely right.
let me give you a flyer real quick.
You've already been told no.
Going outside, right?
I love you.
Yeah. And
Come
I
take a
love
flyer.
you. Who says I love you to random kids?
No.
That's normal.
Oh, ew. It's making me very uncomfortable.
I'm
This
gonna
happened
flashback.
very close to where I live, actually.
Guys,
Lack of self-awareness.
you don't live on a ball. The earth is flat. I got flyers for you right here. You can check out my YouTube, okay?
Oh, I heard
Someone
a
picked
kid
him up.
say ignore him.
Hey, give them to the teachers. Hey, you can verify everything on my flyer. Large bodies of water do not curve.
So stupid.
Hey guys, you're not on a ball in space.
He's just been told again,
The
stop talking
earth
to the
is
children.
flat.
So he shouts louder.
Large bodies of water do not curve. Okay?
And he thinks he's doing
Large
a good
bodies
job.
of water do not curve.
You look perfectly sane.
Research flat Earth.
I would beat the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, became near my child.
That's how you do it right there.
Yeah, that's how you do
so
it.
Proud.
Got them all right there.
Listen to what he says next. The next thing he says is very important.
All right, guys. Well, make sure you red pill the youth. That's why they get them when they're young. If you're
Get
just
'em
tuning
while
in, you
they're
just missed
young.
me flat smacking like
Yeah, he's a
probably
predator,
400
but-
kids.
Then he goes on to say that he's going to come back when they get out of school. Now, he was arrested for that. He was arrested for that, partly because I watched him doing that live, and I found out where the school was, and me and a bunch of other people phoned the police on him. Even though I'm not in the same country, I found out who to call and made sure they were aware that there was a creep shouting at kids. And I think that people like him and people like Anthony Riley are the dangerous ones, because they are the ones that breed the people that become flat earthers. Now, and here's one thing, right? Every flat earther is a sovereign citizen. Every single one of them. But not every sovereign citizen is a flat earther.
I meant to make that point as well. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think that's why the flat earthers are more dangerous, because they are actively trying to get in at the kids at the base. And it's going to breed that kind of mindset that creates a flat earther, creates an anti-vaxxer, creates an anti-masker, creates a sovereign citizen, and ends up with someone that is willing to give their life for what they think is a just cause. So I am in no way diminishing what you have presented. It is disgusting, and it breaks my heart to see that. But I think that kind of thing comes because of people like Nathan Thompson and Anthony Riley. And that is why flat earthers are more dangerous than sovereign citizens.
And actually, that arrest video or that video that you just showed was actually on my channel, and I showed that. But
we all did that video,
right? Yeah, we all did. But
yeah,
sovereign citizenship, just like all the other fringe beliefs, exist on a spectrum. And when you're not talking about you said not every sovereign citizen is a flat earther. I'm talking about the ones that they're so far gone, they don't even care about flat earth. When you're on the side of the road firing an AK-47 at two unsuspecting cops, I don't think they care about flat earth. And that's where I draw that line of demarcation. And that's where I say that they are more dangerous than what we call a flat earther. Yeah, all flat earthers are sovereign citizens, but they're basically benign, except for a couple of the ones that we saw. Like, what was the one that got beat up by the girl?
Chris.
Yeah, right the hand. Yeah,
right the hand.
That's one of my favorite videos of all time.
Yeah, we did see the video of him in the thrift store, like screaming about that he doesn't have to wear a mask or whatever. Well. That's like sovereign citizen light, but that's a whole different matter than getting in high speed chases with cops and firing assault rifles at them on the side of the road and blowing up World Trade Centers, and getting in firefights with cops because they want to take 6 inches of your street so they can widen the road a little bit. It's a whole different matter. So
I think the thing is, though, that flat earth has been described as a gateway conspiracy drug, right? Because once you become a flat earther and you get that mindset of everyone's lying to you, it leads you to other things. And I honestly think that's where a lot of he probably forgot about flat earth, but there's a good chance that it was something similar to flat earth that dragged him into the conspiracy mindset in the first place. Because to the, and I don't mean this word in a bad way, but to the ignorant, flat earth can seem almost plausible. When you listen to someone like Nathan Thompson, who's clearly a charismatic asshole, but he is charismatic, right? He can get what he's saying across so well. And you watch him do his presentations, and if you are ignorant of science and physics, it can kind of make sense, and it can drag you in. And it starts, that's where I think it starts, is with things like, flat earth, concave earth. Then you lead into the anti-vax, the anti-maskers, and then you think, well, these people are telling me I don't have to wear a mask because the law says I don't. And then you start looking into what they're saying, realize they're sovereign citizens, then you start going down that route. And I don't think anyone just becomes a sovereign citizen. I think you become a sovereign citizen after you've been led down the conspiracy rabbit hole, which starts 99% of the time with flat earth.
I don't know. I think just give me 1 second to rebut that. I think that there's several. There's the posse comitatus. The like sovereign citizen light, the militia groups. There's the anti-tax groups. There's your anti-vax groups. You could be like an anti-vax soccer mom that can get sucked into the sovereign citizen. There's lots of different ways. And you said that flat Earth was a gateway. I would say no. Once you've gone sovereign citizen, or once you've gone flat Earth, that's not a gateway. That's a floodgate, because you have to believe everything after that. Once you've gone down that rabbit hole, you basically have to believe every conspiracy theory. You have to believe the JFK one, the 9/11 one. You have to believe all of them. And I've never run into a flat earther that didn't believe every other conspiracy theory that exists.
That's why it's so hard debating a flat earther, because they believe every conspiracy theory. They jump around all the time. You'll be debating about physics and gravity, and all of a sudden they start talking about chemtrails.
Right.
All of a sudden they start talking about weather modification.
I do have to jump in for a moment.
Okay. Go ahead.
So the origin of sovereign citizen, it is not from flat earthers. They are sovereign citizens, but sovereign citizens started with the white supremacist movement.
Yes,
it also started with the Moors. And there's another point of contention right now, because frauditors are sovereign citizens, but they are sovereign citizen lights. And the chat is flipping out right now that you are talking about the sovereign citizen specifically, and not the frauditor
I
part.
put that in the title by mistake. It's my fault.
Okay.
So blame me, guys. SE's doing his job.
Okay,
I
fair
think,
enough.
I think Schrödinger did say at the beginning that he kind of meant
I
sovereign
was
citizens
quoting
/ auditors and stuff.
Right. Frauditors are frauditors, in my opinion only, are sovereign citizen light.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
and
Gary,
I think I even
Yeah,
I even said at the beginning that they are the Diet Coke of
the Diet Coke. That's what you
substance.
said.
Yeah. and welcome Gary Wybinga. Type some nonsense.
Yeah, I did activate the Gary. I
Yeah.
meant to say I activated the Gary bot. It's got a few programmed responses. You can ask it about perspective, the vanishing point, and the boat's going over the curve. Those commands usually work. But don't try and have too many conversations at once, because the results can get cross-checked, and just be easy. I'm still programming the Gary bot, but please have fun with it.
Also, Craig, one more thing. You said the egg experiment is going on TikTok. That's what Riley said. Some people maybe don't know what the egg experiment is.
Egg experiment.
It's a bit too niche, so maybe explain it.
Riley did an experiment to debunk gravity, where he put an egg in a jug of water, in a little jar of water, and added some salt, and saw that the egg rose. I just need to quickly grab something. And he is convinced that doing this disproves gravity, because it shows that changing the density of the water is the thing that matters. Pun
intended.
Yeah, there he is. As you can see on his stomach, the tattoo there says, "I did that, me," because that is his answer. He poured the salt in, therefore he was the cause of the egg moving and not gravity. That is the egg experiment. The egg experiment.
Right. He thinks that he doesn't understand what an actual dependent and independent variable means.
No.
Because he cherry picks these papers, and he doesn't read the whole paper. Him and his butt buddy Quantum Eraser, they don't read these papers. They go in and they do they do a word search, and once they find the sentence that they need, they disregard the rest of the paper. So they don't understand the difference. No, go ahead.
For instance, they say that natural science means that you can't do science on anything that's man-made, because science is the testing the natural world. And to them, that means, you can't do science on something if it's man-made. So if you're using equipment or anything, it's not actually science, because they saw the word natural, not realizing what it actually means.
Yeah,
that's how
I was in a debate one time where they were talking about the Cavendish experiment, and they said, "Well, when has this ever been done?" And
all the time.
I did it in university, and you probably did too.
Yeah.
And but they said, "Where has this ever been done in nature?" And I said, "Well, B.M. Furball's apartment." His spare bedroom in his apartment, and they said, "Well, they had a great big laugh and they said, that's not natural. And I was like, well, is his spare bedroom supernatural?
Maybe it is. You don't know.
Maybe, but they don't understand.
Yeah, no, they literally think that natural means like, it has to be something in nature. They don't realize that in science it means the difference between, real and supernatural. Either natural or supernatural. So if it's like we're talking about God or something, that's something you can't really do science about because it's not testable. It's outside of the realm of natural. It's supernatural. You can't do science on is God real,
Right. But here's the thing. If I go outside, I would imagine that they would say that if a deer, is outside and he takes a dump on the ground, that's natural.
Now, he did that.
Well, they would also say that if one of us went outside and took a dump on the ground, that's not natural because we intended to. But
that's supernatural shit.
Right. We're dealing with very, very, very stupid people here, people. Sorry. But
I think it's fair to say that flat earthers and sovereign citizens are equally as dumb as each other.
But I think that sovereign citizens are more dangerous because they kill people.
I think they're I think they're dangerous in immediate danger, but I think the breeding that Flat Earth is actively trying to doing among the youth presents a bigger danger overall because it can breed that kind of conspiracy mindset.
I guess we're going to have to just call tonight a draw.
I'm happy to do that. I had a lot of fun, though.
Oh, as did I. And I think we got some super chats we can read before we take some audience questions, if that's fine with everybody involved.
And I did some moderation. I did.
I'm just trying to add some new commands to the Gary bot. So
I had to make some points of contention that what's going on in chat. So you can play with the Gary bot.
You're helpful. You're very helpful.
What did the chat think, though? 1 for FTFE won and 2 for FTFE didn't lose.
We got a thing for that. It's called a poll. But no, where's the poll?
YouTube won't let me right now. So if Schrodinger can't, then I can't.
Wait, hold on.
What's
the problem? That this silver play button man doesn't have a poll option, and I do.
No, he does, but I can't get into it right now.
Okay, well
that's what she said.
On the job.
What's the problem? What do I need to do?
Oh no, we could do an optional poll on in the chat. So if you go to the chat box, you have like 3 little icons. And you can set up a poll.
For who won?
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Let me do this.
You can do it from the live screen that you have, Schrodinger.
I see participants, pop out chat, toggle timestamp.
Oh, it's at the bottom next to the smiley.
Yeah.
Oh,
where you chat your message. There should be an extra icon there.
Yeah, create a poll. Yeah.
Yeah, just put you.
Like one who won and then your name and FTFE.
Okay. Let me type.
So we can see what the chat thinks.
If they give me editor.
Usually, way back when I was a teenager and I created a poll, that was involuntary.
Isn't that called pitching a tent?
Oh my god.
But
yeah.
Hey, don't. My son is just turning 13, and that's things I'm having to start to deal with.
Oh my god.
Like it's gone from just walking into his room whenever I want to. No, I really want to knock now. He's got a PC and a tablet, and yeah.
No! How humiliating is this? I got my ass kicked by a 13-year-old in a game of chess today.
Wow.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Impressive.
In my defense, I haven't played chess in many, many years, but he literally just learned how to play like 3 days ago. And he was like, Dad, let's
Well, there goes your defense. Your defense is off the table now.
Right.
I'm pretty good at chess. I mean, not like a grandmaster or anything, but I'm pretty good. And I was dating a nurse in the army when I was in the Navy. She took me to see her parents, and her dad was all, "I'm amazing at chess. Play me at chess." And I did the simple three move checkmate that like is one of the first things you learn. I did that on him and checkmated him in 3 move, and he didn't speak to me for the rest of the time I was there.
You should have let him win.
So
you did that wrong, man.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I need tech support over here. I typed in who won, and then it says yes or no. Like, how do I?
You just
you just
highlight that.
You can change
it.
yes to one, to like FTFE, or a no to Schrodinger, or whichever way.
Okay, there we go.
People are also asking for a third option, but let's not do that. That's more tech support.
Put me too. Yeah.
Reggie needs to be in there.
Well, just while we're waiting for the poll as well, a lot of your audience wouldn't have seen the classic stupid that we've been subjected to. So, could I possibly make full screen? And I've just got one of my favorite videos of all time to play.
Okay.
I agree with this. The Radical one. Yeah, that's I always win. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. This is one of my favorites.
Oh no, the triangle thing. Oh no.
Anthony, if a triangle has the sides 1 and 1, do you know what the angles of the triangle are?
Which kind of triangle are you on about? Are you on about like a right angle triangle?
Oh my God. The triangle has sides 1, 1, and 1. Do you know what the angles are?
The angles would be, well, it would be an equilateral triangle, wouldn't it?
Right. So what are the angles? Yeah, I'm going to ask this again.
That nervous call.
If you have a triangle with sides of 1, 1, and 1, what are the angles?
I'm gonna pull up a triangle calculator.
No,
he's gonna do what?
Let's do this again, Anthony. A triangle has sides 1, 1, and 1. What are the angles? Is somebody recording this? Because this is just priceless.
Well, the one I'm using it's not giving me any when I do it.
Oh my God.
So either this calculator is wrong or you're wrong.
Oh God, no.
We have a triangle with sides of 1, 1, and what are the angles?
Yeah, so that's an equilateral triangle, right?
Right. So what are the angles?
Does that work on a right angle triangle?
Oh my God.
The sides are 1, 1, and 1. What are the angles?
When is that ever used in astronomical calculations for measuring trig?
I'm not going to tell you that until you answer my question. The triangle has sides.
Not relevant. We use right angle triangles to calculate the distance things, correct?
We don't even need to use right angle triangles.
What you're describing only works with an equilateral.
Sides of
Anthony,
1, 1, and
the
1.
fact that you can't answer these simple math questions, crap you, is ridiculous.
So yeah, that's the level of stupid we're dealing with. This is another man who says that Einstein's an idiot and he's the only one that understands gravity, yet literally can't figure out the sides of a triangle with the angles of a triangle with sides 1, 1, 1. When I had him on my channel once, I'd seen this, so I asked him the question, all right, Anthony, what if the triangle had sides 2, 2, and 2? And he couldn't figure it out.
Right, and he still misrepresents Gary Muser, Dr. Gary Muser, that you had on your channel. He still misrepresents the article that Gary Muser wrote in what was it? National what was the journal? Scientific America. He still represents what that man wrote.
George Musser, yeah.
George
Musser is actually coming back
Gary
on the channel
Muser, sorry. He still misrepresents what he wrote in that article. It's just infuriating.
Yeah.
And plus, he's the one that wrote the dissertation for his law school that he never graduated from. He wrote a dissertation that was laughed out of
college.
Yeah, he was laughed out of college with
They
his.
told him if he did it on the flat Earth thing, they wouldn't pass him. And he
Yeah,
did
no,
anyway.
yeah.
Threw away all those years of college.
Right.
Yeah.
What-
And this is also
what
the man,
about,
that tried to legally tried to challenge education to put flat Earth into it.
Yep.
With his
Right,
dissertation.
and that's what his dissertation was about. Is he wanted flat Earth to be taught
Dissertation.
in school. Yeah.
Which on the first page had 11 spelling mistakes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
as bad as, hi, my name is
I
Kent
said.
Hovind.
I'm sorry, James. You go ahead.
No, I was going to say, it's as bad as the one that says, hi, my name is Kent Hovind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say on the last stream we had with the legal document by legalized drugs, I mentioned it reminded me of Riley's dissertation. I mean, holy hell, that was such a badly written thing. It was actually worse than Riley's ones because of the formatting. But still, that's not saying much.
No, it's not.
Also, what about the conversion of kilometers to meters to kilometers by Nathan
Oh yeah,
Oakley?
you can't convert
You got
kilometers
that?
to meters. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't have that one handy actually. No. But I do have another clip by Nathan Oakley of another quite interesting thing that he said. Well, here we go.
So you don't need the toilet anymore. Why? Because your body has reabsorbed all of what was contained in your bladder that you would consider waste. Well, it's not waste, or your body would. There's no way it would reabsorb it. For example.
Yeah, he
What?
drinks his own wee.
I'm grossed out now. I was eating.
Oh, so he's
Sorry,
of the school of Dave.
The school
right?
of Dave Murphy. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I got a
Yeah, but
video
no,
that's
Dave
gonna
Mur- oh,
entertain
sorry,
you guys as well, by the way.
Dave
Pretty
Murphy also bathes and brushes his teeth with his urine.
Ooh, smells of ammonia constantly.
Oh, sorry.
You
Go ahead.
guys see that?
Mhm.
No. Just to emphasize that flat earthers are, well, idiots. You know.
Yeah. And
Allow
they're
me to
also
play it.
extremely stable people. Have you ever seen anyone as stable as this?
Go
Oh,
ahead.
you're playing something. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm playing something. Yeah, this is just 49 seconds of a flat earther getting owned by his
Wife.
Oh, this is one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah. He has it on his own channel. It's amazing. So here
And
we
don't
go.
forget, guys, he uploaded this.
Yeah, here we go.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be.
And it's still on his
well,
channel
same
to this
day.
day.
Yeah.
This is not to scale, of course.
That is ball.
When I grew up,
A pumpkin.
the solar system was stationary.
All right, honey, come on.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
The sun was standing.
Why don't you stop this bullshit?
I love her.
I'll just pause. I'll just
Pause
see
for a
this
sec.
face. This face.
That face. That dejected.
Like-
It's the moment his heart broke, you can tell.
You've had all morning.
You can't have 5 minutes.
You've had all morning. Get out the fucking kitchen.
Brilliant. Oh,
I-
here he is.
I maintain to this day that I was the first person who ever broke that story.
I think you
did.
were, yeah.
Yeah, I got an emergency phone call with Team Skeptic and said, I need you to send me a little clip that said, she says you're an idiot, and then the dinger. I spliced it in, and I hit send, and I was the first person who ever broke that.
Ding.
Yeah, because I was watching that guy, because he's just a lol cow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
He's
is
ridiculous.
He's a nonstop, just hilarious clip after hilarious clip.
He's like that guy in the neighborhood, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
One guy.
When there was a fire at a school near him, and it was all blocked off at the roads, and he was trying to say that it was all false flag and it was fine, and like arguing with the police and stuff.
What?
Yeah. He was like saying that he was arguing with the ambulance men, saying that they were actors.
Oh God!
What, it's everything like that?
Well, yeah, you got to remember, if you're a flat earther, you are an everything conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, but I mean, a local school.
Yeah. Well,
That makes
what
no
we
sense.
we had the guy Earth is Seriously Flat. That's his channel name.
Oh,
that went
him.
out, and so there was a guy in a
cherry picker.
Yeah, a cherry picker, and he was working on the street lights. And this guy goes out there and he was like, "You're putting in 5G," and he took the keys out of the cherry picker, stranding the guy up there.
Oh no!
Yeah, and he said that he would only give him the keys back once he admitted that it was 5G that he was installing, and
Into a light.
right into a street light, and
Yeah.
the police had to come arrest the guy, and
my
so
God.
and so yeah,
So he
he's-
has. Thank God he has phone with him.
yeah, I hope so, or a radio or whatever he used, but
Yeah.
These people are extremely cringy.
Thudder Fucker did his thing where he didn't do the mask thing for his yoga studio, right?
Yeah, and it got shut down, and now he's a full bore sovereign citizen.
Yep, he is.
Oh yeah, 100%. I
Yeah.
debated him probably about 6 months ago, and he was telling me that he was thinking of leaving the flat Earth stuff just to concentrate on doing sovereign citizen stuff, basically.
Right.
So,
Remember when I debated him way back in the day? You were one of the moderators.
yeah, I was on Non-Sec Show. Yeah,
That
and you
was
brought all
my
the
debut.
maps and stuff. Yeah, you brought all your maps and data and everything, and he basically went, "Oh yeah, but I think they've moved an entire country."
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
That was the one where he said they moved Sri Lanka.
He lives so close
and,
to me.
and people had come into his house at night and changed all the writing on his shoes.
Right, on his Skechers.
Yeah,
I could yell out the window.
Go ahead, Cliffy, honey.
I could yell out the window and he'd respond. He lives so close to me. It's very frightening.
Oh my god, he is. It's bad. Like he gave up his entire family, including his children, to go on this quest. Like he's just done with everything, as far as his family goes, and that's what a lot of these flat earthers and sovereign citizens do.
Yeah.
They'll give up everything for these fringe beliefs.
Yeah.
Some people
like
would
one
die
of the
for a
first
family.
people that. Sorry, Tina, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
there.
it's okay.
One of the first people that Team Skeptic debated on Non-Sequitur Show was a guy called Flat Earth Man. And he literally debated him from inside a storage unit because he'd left his family
Oh my god.
to push the Flat Earth. Because his family didn't believe in Flat Earth, he couldn't be with them anymore. So he was literally doing the debate with Team from a storage unit.
Wow.
That's the thing with these people that we fight against, and even a lot of the First Amendment auditors who are, like I said, the Diet Coke of sovereign citizens. They'll give up everything for this. They'll live out of their cars. We've got what's the guy that lives out of his van?
D Marble.
D Marble, yeah, lives in a van.
I'm trying. Oh, I was trying so hard not to say that.
Yeah, there's so many of these people that they give up everything. They don't have family. They don't have friends other than other people that share the same beliefs that they do. It's really, really bad. And I asked one time on a stream, I said that some doctoral student who's maybe doing a psychology degree should do a dissertation about sovereign citizens. And one of them emailed me, and he already had his PhD, and he said, I did my dissertation about sovereign citizens. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, dude, come on a live stream. Like, he sent me his dissertation, and he said, and I said, come on a live stream. This will be like the greatest thing ever. And he was like, nah. He was like, my employer wouldn't, allow. Yeah. He was like, you can use, you can cut up my dissertation however you want, but he was like, my colleagues wouldn't approve. I was like, damn it, because that
would have been a good
one.
That be someone who understands the psychology of it all, and has broken it down. Like, I've actually got a psychologist who wants to come on and talk to a flat earther, but I feel bad about putting a professional through that.
Right. Well, I remember when Darth Dawkins, who's not a flat earther, but he's a
young Earth creationist and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
he's a young Earth creationist, and he talked to what's her name? She's on the Atheist Experience a lot.
Tracy something?
No, the one that has a psychology degree. She debated him on Modern Day Debates. Help me out, chat.
I don't know who you mean.
Is it the new lady
Maddie?
No, Shannon Q. Thank you, chat.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say Paul Logia. I saw her on Paul Logia. I think.
And he was just beside himself with anger because everything she would say, or everything he would say, she was just like, that is so fascinating.
And,
she knows how to
She owned him. She owned him.
Oh, that was the best performance against him that I've ever seen.
He was.
She plays that game.
but she literally was. I think she legitimately was fascinated by his mental contortions and gymnastics that he was doing. And that's a lot of times how I feel when I'm talking to, in some of the debates that I've had against, especially the First Amendment auditor fangirls. And I've done a couple of those. It's just like, how do you get to this point in your life that you think that these are coherent arguments? But she was coming at it from a psychology background, and I'm just like, how are you even this stupid? But he was so mad that she was psychoanalyzing him that he
got so pissed.
He's never forgotten it. He still talks about her every chance that he gets, because she so thoroughly owned him and that debate.
Oh no, I just saw a name in the chat.
What?
Wilton969 basically said the word Russian vids.
Oh my god.
Not him.
What a ridiculous man that is.
I remember when he got booted off of non-sec because he said that a certain shuttle launch that went very badly was faked.
No, off my channel for the same thing.
Right, and
that's actually part of the people that I really hate, the disaster deniers, like the 9/11 deniers.
He told me that 9/11. He told me I was lying about 9/11.
Yeah,
right, because you were actually there.
Yeah,
you
absolutely
actually saw it.
disrespectful bastard.
Yeah. He had me in tears, but it was angry tears,
Yeah,
there's a lot of flat earthers and sovereign citizens. They're just generally nasty people at the same time.
Very, very.
They are.
They're homophobes. They're transphobes.
Yeah.
They're just not nice people. And I was reading a study about it, and it's actually that low IQ people like that, people that are really stupid, don't have the mental fortitude to check themselves for what they're saying to realize that it's wrong. They're literally too stupid to realize that they're being nasty people.
It's funny because people will come in my chat and they'll be like, "Well, you're gay," and I'm like, "So
what?
So what if I am?" Like,
Mind of God is a notorious homophobe. That's
right, and they'll be like, "Well, then you're trans. You're actually a woman," and I'm like, "So what if I was?" Like, how does that take away from the weight of my argument? Like attack by argument.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could be a paraplegic, amputee, gay, transsexual. What else? Just add them all up. How does that take away from the weight of my argument?
It goes into ad hominem attack. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did the same thing. So about the flat Earth cult light. Because that's what they are, right? They're not really a cult, but they're more of a cult light.
Some
but the thing about this, the moment you want to leave the cult light, they start going after you. So there's no leaders in this cult. There's just a few bigger YouTubers that basically milk all the stupid people for their super chats and PayPal money. Kind of similar to sovereign citizens and frauditors. But the thing is, there were a lot of I think there were there's like 2 ladies who left Flat Earth, and then all of a sudden, they're trans, and I'm like, okay, why? What kind of stupid shit is that?
Patricia Steer.
Yeah, what's his name? What's the guy's name that dated her? That was the idiot.
Oh, the
daytime
Spanish
nighttime
guy.
Yeah, daytime nighttime.
Yeah,
the Subi rats. The Subi rat.
Sewer rat. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so super
Daytime,
chat.
nighttime.
Yeah, we just played that recently here.
Yeah, this is so stupid. What the hell, man?
Go ahead,
Why did he make that?
Do you know? Oh well, actually, the people that made that basically tricked him into making it.
Had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Michael Krause for $4.99 says, "Oh wait, we can use AMG's window and carpet submarines to disprove or prove flat earthers." Philosopher King Gaming for $2 says, "All SC's viewers should watch the Mallory debate."
Oh yes,
she pisses me off. I'm sorry.
Mallory's back on
She's-
tomorrow.
She's
debating
hilarious.
PhD Tony.
She is hilarious.
I just can't with her. I'm sorry.
I don't know if she's real. I honestly don't.
She's been on MP Tunes so many times.
I know, but I still don't. I can't buy it. It's like nobody's. It seems like a character to me.
I feel like I could draw her. I'd know exactly what she'd look like, but that's just me.
Kind of a point about that. Flat earthers tend to be fake.
Mm-hmm.
Sovereign
A
citizens
lot of them
tend to
are.
be-
Yes.
Well, the sovereign citizens. So the sovereign citizens are not really that fake, but the frauditors are.
Yeah. Right. You can't have a fake sovereign citizen because they got skin in the game.
Yeah.
They're going to jail.
Yeah, the frauditors are so fake all the time. I mean, they are not standing up for your First Amendment rights or Fourth Amendment
that's
rights.
fake about now.
Right.
And the flat earthers are basically in their own echo chamber. Biggest idiot being Nathan Oakley, who has his mute button, right?
Yes.
So Nathan Oakley told me that by debunking flat Earth, I'm attacking his First Amendment right.
What? He doesn't. He does. There's not even a First Amendment there.
No, I know he's not American, so the Constitution does
God.
not apply to him in any way. And also, it doesn't mean that I can't call you an idiot. Free
Right.
speech means that I can absolutely call you an idiot. I just
Right.
we have consequences to do
So
that.
in my video, Craig, that premiered yesterday. Oh, go ahead.
I see. We got to inform Craig about the British First Amendment auditors.
Oh
They
yes,
exist.
yes, they exist.
I've the freemen of the land.
Yeah. No.
But they
are
talk about the
Amendment
First
audit-
Amendment.
Yeah, that's what they do. They are doing the First Amendment audit in the UK.
Right. And they actually voice it. They say that it's the First Amendment.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there video of this?
Yes. All over the
Auditing
place.
Britain is one of them.
What?
Yeah.
I told you they're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are all stupid. And, I'm quite impressed that even with your home advantage, I'm only like 2/3 behind you.
You don't.
But you know what you got to do? You got to get a poll on your community page and then average it out, right?
Yeah. No, don't do that.
You don't see Canadian First Amendment auditors because they get asked to leave and they're just like, "Oh, okay, sorry, eh?"
Yeah, sorry, eh?
Sorry for ruining your day.
I'll tell you one. I'll do you one better. There's actually a video about a Dutch First Amendment auditor. Oh, no, he's actually a sovereign citizen. Never mind. But he is appealing to the American laws.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
He got out of his car within 10 seconds once the guy started the countdown. So basically, the Dutch police officers they don't, do the entire game. But,
Well,
they don't America.
we can boast in the U.S. about Lieutenant Cochrane.
Yeah, of course.
And I don't know if maybe some people haven't seen that, so maybe Tina can find it real quick. Lieutenant Cochrane.
Sure.
Yeah.
I do see people in there talking about the siege of Edinburgh that the British Sov-Civ.
Oh, that was
Sov-Civs
horrible.
did.
Oh my God, that was
They're
embarrassing.
fucking quoting the Magna Carta of 1030 or something. It's
And
like,
they were at the
12,
wrong spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12:15. Yeah. I'll do a couple more. Aaron
I mean,
Rod.
that is a really fucking stupid thing to do because Edinburgh Castle is one of the very few places in the UK under armed guard.
Right, and they
You know-
weren't even at the castle.
No.
They were at the barracks.
Yeah, they're just that dumb.
Aaron Rod for $5 says, "Remember a Marvel Girl DM from the other day?"
Who?
Aaron Rod.
Wait. Yes. Thank you. Sorry.
William Foley for $4.99 says NR1 had windows. I think that was the
Thank
Nautilus,
you.
maybe.
But there are shops with windows, but not in the army. Well, the army doesn't have shops. Driving shops around.
Oh wow! Remember that?
Hey,
one,
let's
guys?
drive shops
Remember
around
that
the.
one?
Hey,
No,
calm down
yeah,
there.
You deserve
All
it.
right.
We call it. We don't have like. Oh, actually, we do. Never mind. I'll shut up now.
All right.
That's good.
Florida IG for $4.99 says Judge Hurley is still on the bench.
Thank you for that information.
Um,
That's great news.
NANA for $6.66. Hashtag eat Rajicow. Steak cow. Plate, knives and forks. Smiley face. Hail Satan.
I already interrupted the super chat.
All right.
Every time.
Justin Neal for $5 says soft sits and flirts are equally mindless. The only difference is softs get arrested more often.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flat earthers do get arrested quite a lot.
Yeah. But how great, Craig, was Judge Hurley?
Oh, that was brilliant. It's just the perfect takedown. He played him at his own game.
He just picked him apart and like toyed with him like a cat with a mouse.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like, oh, I'm going to write this down. That was just
beautiful.
Right.
That was. And then he said,
that was like murdered by words.
And then he said, well, if you see Mr. Hall, tell him he's not getting out of jail either. Like,
there are other ones with Hurley, you know.
Oh, there are.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Michael Taylor 499 says, "Oh, I'm so glad Glenn Serio isn't on. What a huge bastard. Even his lunch sweats. He has to use diet soap."
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't use soap. Come on.
Oh, he just goes out in the rain, auditing in the rain, and then he smells even
That's
worse.
the cleanest he ever gets.
Yeah. Jenna Bella, expectation versus reality for Canadian $5 says, "Are any of you Americans worried about a civil war breaking out down there?"
No.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Dealt with that before.
Yeah, we did that once. It didn't work out very well.
No point doing it twice, eh? We experienced that.
We try.
Yes. Smegma Enigma for new member. Welcome to the bunkers.
Welcome, yay.
Jenna Bella, expectation versus reality for Canadian $10 says, "In my opinion, softards are criminals who fell into their beliefs due to what is taken away from them. These softsits are criminals. They will and do use violent behavior to keep what they lost." Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty true. It's like they're criminals who think that they have, if they just say the correct magic words, then everything will be okay.
I mean, the thing is, right, all these soft sits would have watched other videos of soft sits. And
yes.
They've noticed that it's never worked. So why do they think this one time, when the cop pulls them over and go, "I'm just traveling, I'm not driving," the cops can go, "Oh, sorry, sir, on you go."
Yeah. Because every now and then, and I have police friends that, and I talked to one day and I was like, "Have you run into these people?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "If it's at the end of my shift and I just, am ready to leave and I don't want to arrest somebody and go in and have to do like 3 extra hours." He's like, "Sometimes, they'll start that nonsense and I'll just let them go." And there are some of those videos on.
I hate those.
Yeah, there are some of those videos online where the cops just like, "You know what? Just have a good night." And they go away and they're like, "Yay, we nailed it. Crushed it." That's how you do it, people. And so I think there's probably
don't encourage them,
right? And that encourages them. Just like
what
there's
about
some of these
dismissal of cases, by the way?
Yeah,
there's been cases dismissed because of the court systems being, clogged up,
overrun.
They've never won on the merits. So.
Yeah, and I've commented in a lot of these videos, and I said, "Show me where you won on the merits," and you just get blocked.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like Sovereign Citizens when they have these slam dunk videos, and you ask them, "Well, what actually did you test?" or something like that, and you just get blocked.
Oh yeah, they block.
Yeah.
It's like flat earthers. Every time I message them, like, "Oh, give me evidence of the globe," and I'll just send them a whole bunch, and it's like, "Your message cannot be delivered."
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically the same thing. So Craig and I were basically arguing two sides of the same coin tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can definitely come to the conclusion that both are extremely stupid and both are extremely dangerous.
Right.
All right.
I mean, that's why I say stupidity is not right.
Fight the flat
Earth. Hey.
Yeah. I gotta change it now. Fight the stupidity.
Right.
Fight stupidity, yeah. And it's pure stupidity and arrogance and thinking that they are the special ones that it's the same with the sovereign citizens, right? They think they're the only ones that understand the law, aren't they? Oh, even though you're a police officer, you don't understand the law. I've got to tell you what the law is. It is the very embodiment of Dunning-Kruger.
Right, and we've had we've had sovereign citizens have debates with lawyers, like already
freedom.
Yeah,
Obtained.
and
actual lawyers, yeah.
And they they get destroyed, and it's exactly like flat earthers. They go into
And they
the
go away
debate,
saying they won.
they get destroyed, and then they claim victory.
Yep. Like I'll have a flat earther come on and debate a PhD physicist, and then message me afterwards going, "Oh, what a retard you brought on." Sorry,
right?
The PhD physicist is a retard, and you're smarter than him. Oh well, I understood gravity and he didn't. Yeah, that's why he's got a PhD.
In what world?
Yeah.
Gotta keep in mind that he's a real person as well. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
yeah, you're only a real person if you have a PhD.
Tony?
So. Yeah.
Well, about
Tony will be on tomorrow debating Mallory.
Oh my God, that's gonna be
Really?
Yeah.
He's gonna get so mad, like just.
I know.
Like,
crack a Tony.
Get tranquilizer darts for him. You know,
for YouTube Shorts.
Honestly, I don't know why Tony keeps coming back to my channel after what I put him through.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, it's torture. Hey, we don't kink shame around here.
All right, back to Super Chat. Jen Foster, new member, welcome to the bunkers.
Yay.
Stephen Alley for $5 says the real debate winner is Marvel Girl, because you do.
Oh, because I do.
SD878, $5 with the boss super sticker, thank you. Lord Alumanus Pooh for $2 says Supernatural Pooh, did I hear my name?
Cute.
Bjorn Kamitz for 50 sec says, I just want to say thank you for the show. In my opinion, soft sits are worse.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Fog Repair
Agreed.
Yeah. Fog Repair Shibakashi for $5 says, the stupidity on that we see from soft sits and flirts are both dangerous. We can all agree there. Their stupidity is going to doom us normal people. Fuck YouTube for $5 says
Nice to see a bunch of my audience here, by the way. Thanks for coming over, guys.
Yeah. The angles depend on whether you're driving or traveling around the triangle.
Go on.
Wow.
Bjorn Kamitz for 100 secs says Schrodinger's cat radical the hell at night, FTFE and all concerned. Thank you. It's been a blast. Please stay vigilant to what's undeniably true.
That's what we're here for.
Frog Repair Shibakashi for $2 says Flurfs love attacking ex-Flurfs. Look at Ranty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in the chat. Yeah, earlier. I meant to say something.
I like him.
I was talking about that yesterday. I got interviewed on another channel. Yeah, Sci Strikling. Oh shit! I meant to mention that. Go over to Sci Strikling's channel. She interviewed me yesterday on her channel, and she was like very, very professional about it. Like I felt like I was on a news station. She was so good at it, and delightful young lady.
Yeah.
And Ranty actually got brought up because she was like, she asked me if I had ever converted a flat earther, and I said no, but Conspiracy Cats has, and I brought up Ranty and how well he's doing in his new endeavors, and yeah, he's in my chat often when I'm doing premieres and streams. I saw him in here earlier tonight. I'm not sure if he's still around. It's sort of late over in the UK. What time is it? About midnight over there?
1:45.
Oh,
he's no longer in chat though.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I wouldn't expect anybody to be at this late.
Funny thing about Ranty is that my 20k subscriber special, I have never talked to the man, but he was in my chat and I'm like, hey, you want to jump on? So we talked a bit about his deconversion. About it was really interesting to talk to him.
He's a really good guy, and he's actually fucking hilarious as well.
He is. He's a really cordial guy that you can sort of like talk to. Somebody you'd like want to sit down and have a beer with.
Very personable.
It was a lot of fun.
And it's nice to have someone that was a flat earther that I debated that admits that I won.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
The one and only.
Yeah.
All right. Fog Repair Shipakashi for $2 says, show FTFE the Edinburgh Castle Siege, please. I think he's already seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I live just down the road from there. I heard all
Okay,
about
that's
that.
so ridiculous. They wouldn't get in my castle.
Nobody wants to get in your castle. Go ahead, Cliff.
Or in his hatch.
You don't talk about my hatch.
Okay. P Rhymes 321 for $5 says, what about the Australian Sovsets who seized the wrong building protesting mask mandates?
I saw that.
Oh, they're so stupid. I love it.
Yeah. Stephen Alley for $5 says, Marvel Girl, quote, submarines have windows. Radical, quote, only the army ones.
Yes.
Damn it, what have I done?
Thank you.
Stephen Alley for $5 says, my cop friends toy with them. One will let them go. Another will almost immediately pull them back over.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Love that.
That's like some Super Troopers stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would do that if I was like on a police force. Be like, you know, like when they pull them over and they're like, they do the meow thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
meow.
Yeah. It's like, did you say meow? It's like, why would I say meow?
And then the other cop goes like, well, you know, he's counting the meows, right? He's like, well, sure, I'll count that one as well.
Yeah. I just think that would be hilarious if you're a cop, especially like toying with you know, sovereign citizens. Once it's confirmed sovereign citizen, just like pull them over like 14 times in a row.
Yeah.
Like that one who was fingering the cop.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Canadian.
What now?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the Canadian.
Oh, you
stuntman.
haven't seen that?
Oh, it's beautiful.
In Canada, apparently, he thinks it's you know, flipping someone off is fingering. I asked a bunch of Canadians, including Cliff here. That's not.
No, we do sometimes call it that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know,
You're the only
you
one.
gotta
Who says
apologize for that.
You haven't seen that, Craig?
No, I don't think I've seen that
I'll
one.
pull it up.
Should
I
we? I mean,
I have Lieutenant Cochran standing by, so can you let Cliffy get through some?
Oh yeah, let's okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
Philosopher King Gaming for $2 says, has everyone seen the origin of Krakatoni?
Yes. Yes.
No, I actually haven't. But...
Yes, I fucking can.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Fog Repair Shipakashi for $2 says, Dunning-Kruger is the true winner of this debate.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Batman for £5 says, I tried to take the Joker into Arkham, but he said he didn't consent, so I guess I had to let him go. American V Savage for $2 says, Officer D-Bag rules Columbus with an iron fist. Heart, heart. Okay. We also got a couple that just came in. Michael Krause for $9.99 says, future debate idea. Submarines with windows, drapes, and carpets matching is more useful than Radical's castle, or AMG is Google Girl version 0.001. Changed my mind.
Oh shit.
No.
I got the upgraded version, huh?
Fog Repair Shipakashi for $5 says, actually, in World War II, the Japanese army had subs. No windows on them, though.
Craig, have you seen... Do you know who P. Barnes is?
The name rings a bell.
Because people are saying we should introduce
the
him.
bailiff.
Of course, I'm the upgraded version.
Shut up, bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Oh, wow. That was reflex. But yeah, people were saying we should also introduce him to P. Barnes.
Before you do, I have a shorts of 57 seconds. That is window boss.
No.
And then I'll jump out because I actually have to go.
All right.
I could share that right now.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
It's 57 seconds
see
of
it.
pure epicness.
I don't see anything to share.
Oh, no, you gotta press the button.
Yeah, you should press the button first. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, well, allow me to play it then. Add some volume to it.
What am I being charged for?
You are under arrest.
For what?
Giving me a fake name. False and misleading statements. You are under arrest. Come out of the car right now.
I do not consent to all that, man.
Are you sure about that?
Nobody cares.
Wow.
You are under arrest.
Oh no! Well, what happened? I thought you had a plan.
You are under arrest. Get out.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but I think he's under arrest.
Yeah, I think so. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Watch me for what? The fuck's wrong with y'all, man? Randy, stay out of it, bro.
Last part. Randy, stay out of it, bro.
There's a super chat just came in that has to do with Radical. So you want to read it before he leaves?
Oh,
okay. Simon Mitchner for £5 says, I think Radical and I'm Marvel Girl drew the contest as the other panelists are either suffering from hatch envy or cannot see out their submarines.
Thank
you. I mean, I drive my submarine across country all the time.
I'm sure you do. Okay, so Cochran first?
Oh, yeah, he's so epic. Like, they should make a statue of the man.
It's only 5
They're
minutes.
awesome. But before you go, I do have to
Okay,
drop out. Guys, this was an amazing debate. Both of you lost. Both of you won. And we all lost. Right?
Yeah.
Take care,
Nice
Reg.
to see you, Radical.
See you, Reg.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll see you guys around. And have fun of the next part of the stream, whatever you're going to do. E. Barnes is going to come up. He's going to amaze you, FTFE. Trust me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Get out.
Bye-bye.
Take your Google girl and leave.
Hi. I heard that.
Okay.
Fun fact, he didn't leave. Tina kicked him.
Maybe. All right. Yeah, let's play these videos so we can wind it out. All right.
Yeah, we need to get out of here soon.
All right.
Yeah, I
Here
probably
comes-
should go to bed at some point. I get off my kids in about 5 hours.
All right. Here's Lieutenant Cochran in all his glory. It's 5 minutes. 26 seconds.
Police behind me.
Do you want me to fast forward through it or what? It's only 5 minutes, so.
I'm good, officer. How are you?
Good. Need to see your license and insurance, please.
Can I get your name and badge number for the record, please?
Lieutenant Cochran with Powder Springs Police Department.
First name, Lieutenant?
Lieutenant Cochran.
What's your first name, Lieutenant?
It's irrelevant. I need to see your license and proof of insurance.
If your name is irrelevant, so is mine,
Sir, I need
officer.
to see your license and proof of insurance.
Are you conducting an
Yes,
investigation?
sir, I am. I have you for speeding, 72 and a 55.
Is
So I
speed-
need to see your
is
driver's
speeding a
license.
crime?
Yes, it is. I need to see your license and proof of insurance, sir.
Can you prove that I'm driving?
Sir, I need to see your license and proof of insurance.
Am I driving?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not. I'm traveling.
Sir, I'm going to ask you one more time. Unlock the door.
I will not.
Unlock the door.
I will
Give me
not.
a lawful order to hand me your license and proof of insurance.
This was stupid.
Very.
Just break the window.
Sir, I need your license and insurance.
It's like they're trying to be like a witness in
Hold on.
court, like, you know, breaking
Yeah.
down
Hold
what the
on.
cop's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, I need your license and proof of insurance. I'm going to ask you one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sir,
Oh,
you
God,
can
I want to hear him.
continue the film. I just need your license and proof of insurance.
I am going to continue the film. And it is not a
Nobody
crime
cares.
for me to travel
I need
without
your
a
driver's
license.
license and
Oh, yeah,
proof
it
of
is.
insurance, sir.
Yeah, Look,
Which you
you
may
can
have.
travel. It doesn't give you the right to choose how you travel, though.
Right.
Get a fucking Uber. You
What
don't have a
you may
license
have.
to power.
What you may have.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
He doesn't have a license to operate something that's powered by explosions. Doesn't matter if he wants to travel or not.
Right.
No one's stopping him travel. He can walk all he fucking wants. He can call an Uber. He can get a horse and cart. Nothing's stopping him traveling. But he
Well-
doesn't have the right to power something that can, to use something that can kill people without the correct license.
But don't blink, Craig, because something's about to happen.
Really good.
Have what you may have is the opportunity to read. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
He just hulks
This
it
is
up.
assault. This is assault. You've broken my windows. I do not consent. I do not consent.
Oh, too bad.
This is police brutality. Stop. This is police brutality. I haven't done anything.
Yes.
That's number one.
Unlock the door. Unlock the door.
You don't consent to being tased, or what a shame.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Number two.
That's pretty much the best part of it.
Well, he tases him 3 times,
Oh yeah, he does tase him again.
but I'll leave it there.
So here's what I think, and I've thought about this a bit, because the first time I saw it, I thought, why is a lieutenant on patrol? And I thought, I bet like the patrol guy like called out he was sick or something, and the lieutenant is like, okay, I got to go out on the road tonight. And he's all pissed off. Like he's like, he's like, I've been on the force 25 years. I'm a lieutenant. I got to be out here on the road. And then he runs into this dickhead.
Yeah.
And he's just like having none of it.
I don't know if you even noticed, but he pulled down that window barehanded.
Barehanded, yeah. He just reached up and ripped it out.
No hesitation.
Which is hard. You know,
Yeah.
Like car windows, that's not like regular
They're not easy
glass.
to break. They're
Right.
really not that easy to break. You've got to put a lot of force to break it.
Right.
No.
And he just smashed it. And then,
Yeah.
you know, he wasn't having any of that. That's why he's Lieutenant Cochran's a legend.
Officer badass.
That's why I got
I
promoted.
do not
to
consent.
lieutenant.
Oh well, too bad. I'm still going to tase you.
Yeah.
Right.
3 times.
Yeah. That's why he was a lieutenant, because he was like, they were like, we got to get you off the street because you just keep wrecking dudes.
Yeah. I like him a lot.
That's what I'd be like as a police officer. I think during this pandemic, right? I don't think I could have had any normal job like working in a supermarket or something, dealing with the public, because I would have been put in jail for beating up an anti-masker or something.
Mhm.
You know, I couldn't have dealt with the stupid.
And all the like those teenage servers that they go after, you know.
Yeah.
We had a video of one girl
so
quitting her
fucking wrong.
job because.
Oh
of it.
yeah. She was just like, you know what? I'm out. She was like, I'm done. I'm tired of dealing with anti-maskers, and she just walked off the job.
It makes sense. You don't, you're not paid a massive wage to deal with.
No,
fucking,
they're not paid enough.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I want them to come to where I work, and I want them to do a First Amendment audit on a submarine. Please.
They wouldn't get down the ladder.
Yeah, they won't get to you.
They wouldn't get on the pier. I think we broke Craig. Like just thinking about.
I was breathing at the wrong time there. Oh my god. When I was with HMS Trafalgar, when it was just coming out of refit as I joined it, and a homeless man had somehow got past the gate, and I know, and got into the section where the sub was being refitted, where you have to then go through the actual security gates, and he was trying to go through like the nuclear security gates, even if he didn't have any ID. And we were all like, no, dude, you can't do that. You got to get out, looking at the security. And then we'd gone through the gate, turned around, and there was like 4 military police like pinning him to the ground with guns on his head. You do not go near like a military compound with the intent of doing something.
No. But imagine a bunch of these dummies with their iPhones, like just walking in there and being like, oh, this is paid for by the public, therefore it's...
I'm going to audit this.
Yeah, therefore I'm allowed to be in here. I want them to do it.
Well, remember when the guy went to the Air Force base and was filming the front gate? The MPs came out.
Yeah, I mean that's a you can kind of do that, but their argument is if it's paid for by the public, therefore they can film it. And I'm like, okay, then put your money where your mouth is and actually go onto a base and
Please try
film.
it, please.
Please.
Well, they already tried New York, so that was, to me, the pinnacle.
Well, yeah, and they, tried the Capitol. And now the one guy, the one that had the ridiculous headdress on,
Yeah.
yeah, he's going to prison.
Yep.
The shaman.
Yeah. So
I almost feel bad for him because he was told by people to wait for the pardon from Trump.
Yeah.
That Trump would get
true,
put back
because he was-
into office and pardon him.
right, but he was that stupid that he thought that Trump was going to get somehow become the president again because reasons. And then
I had a flat earther tell me that the inauguration we saw was completely fake, and there was actually a real inauguration where Trump was, and he's still president.
Yes, I've heard that as well. But that's the thing: if you're dumb enough to be a flat earther or a sovereign citizen, you're dumb enough to believe anything.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the level. I mean, we're Craig and me and Tina and Cliff and Rajkul, we're sort of punching down, but at the same time, we're shining a light on. It's sort of a buffer between people that might be on the fringe, and that might get sucked into this, and just saying no, that's not the route you want to go.
I'm sorry, but I love this question.
What?
Is Shoyer's cat friends with Pavlov's dog?
Yes.
All right. Shall we wind it down?
Did we want to do
Fingering?
P. Barnes?
P. Barnes?
P. Barnes is quicker, I think. I'll find P. Barnes.
That's what she said.
Child, you're a child. All right, P. Barnes. Are there any super chats while I look it up?
Nope. Okay. Fresh out.
All right, here's a 3-minute version of it. The whole video is very long, so.
Tina charges less for the free 3-minute version, by the way.
Jesus Lord.
3 minutes? That's enough for twice.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. All right. Here you go.
What's your first and last name? I don't have a last name. You don't have a last name? No.
You don't have a last name.
I don't have a first name either. I've got a name. My name is Robert.
First name
you can call me Robert.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a person. See, you deal here with Admiralty Maritime Jurisdiction, which deals with persons.
Do you know what Admiralty?
You're a fucking idiot.
Do you know what Admiralty Maritime refer like any of that?
Like maritime law.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because of the fringe. Okay. Good. Just making sure. Here we go.
Which I am not.
What are you? Are you human?
I'm a man.
You're human?
I'm a man, yes.
You're not.
U.S. citizen?
No, he's not. He's a
You're not a
boy.
US citizen.
I was not born in Washington, D.C. or any territory of the under federal jurisdiction, so no, I'm not a U.S.
Were
citizen.
you born in the United States? America, and Indian
I was born in America. Yes, I'm a state citizen
makes no
of
sense.
one of the several states.
There's more than 7.
One of the several?
He doesn't know how many, so he says several.
Idaho?
Can I see your Idaho state license?
No, I don't have one.
You don't have one?
My person does, but I don't. And I don't wish to create joinder with.
You can tell that he's been just waiting. He's been looking forward to be able to say this guy, right?
Right. And how does this work out for him?
Not well.
He's practiced this in the mirror so many times.
Right.
He's like, this is my moment.
And he's convinced of how this is going to work.
Mhm.
He's like, I'm going to crush it, and then I'm going to go home.
I would suggest people look at the whole video because he starts in the courtroom and he won't leave. They have to bring him out, and like it's a whole long rigmarole. But here you go.
With you.
All right. And if you want to just...
Can I get your name, please? E. Smith. Thank you. Are you a bailiff or are you a prosecutor?
Yeah, the prosecutor
You got the ear thing in, huh?
meets everybody here,
Why would a prosecutor have an ear mic?
right?
Yeah.
Or be greeting everybody. That's his mother, by the way, the lady you just saw. Right there.
She must be so proud.
Right out.
So
You
very
beat me
proud.
to it. And
See how
here's
everybody's covering their faces because they don't want him filming.
and here we meet
P.
the legendary P. Barnes. That's not him, but we
No.
meet him here in a
We'll see him in
second.
a second. He's got the cool tie on. He's already dealt with him, by the way. That's his voice.
I'm gonna go in and speak with the prosecutor.
No, you're not.
No, that's not how it works.
Excuse me.
There we
You're
go.
blocking my freedom of
There's
movement.
P. Barnes with the turquoise tie.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, P. Barnes, you just admitted to me that you're violating my rights.
No, I'm not. You can't come in with the camera.
Well, you're violating my rights. And this is also
Put
freedom
those
of the
people out
press.
from behind you.
This is also freedom of the press. I mean, I don't know what the hell law book you're reading, man, but it doesn't apply to me.
You leave the camera with your mother outside the courtroom and you can come in.
You are not God. You have no jurisdiction over me.
God's not worried.
You are
about
not
cameras,
God.
sir. I am.
All right. Well, why are you worried about cameras? Because you want to do something
Against the
wrong?
rules.
Because you want to do something wrong? Because if it's against the rules, that means it's because somebody intends on wronging somebody else.
Oh,
Because
God.
they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
It's a nice speech.
P.
Still
Barnes.
not coming in.
Well, I mean, I don't have to go in because you can't even issue a warrant for me.
Might as well leave.
Well, no, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to speak with the
You can go in
prosecutor.
there without the camera.
Well, please step aside. I'm going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using. Stop, please. I'm not doing anything wrong. Hey, you know what? You guys are really overstepping your bounds right now.
Stuff's on him.
Put the cuffs on.
He's just been tased and he's still fucking arguing.
Yep.
And then he went to jail. So there was that.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
I love people.
So yeah, I guess at this point we could sort of wrap it up.
Yeah, I just want to say that since I've been on the channel, I've gained about 100 subscribers. So thank you very much, guys. That's really, really appreciated.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You want to spread the word about FTFE? 50K coming up.
I've been looking forward to having you on for a while now. So yeah,
Thank you for getting me on.
It was a fun night.
Yeah.
What are you at now?
Thank you, Tina, for about 48.7 now.
Ooh.
So just 1,300 to go. Tina, thank you very much for looking after the productions. You do an amazing job. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Schrodinger, take the wheel.
Well, we still have Cliff to say whatever he wants to say.
Yeah, all right. Well, I got a couple of supers here, so I'll do them. And then we got Michael Krause for $1.99 says AMG likes quickies.
That's what's written on the bathroom wall at the local truck stop. So
yeah.
Fact YouTube for $5 says when a soft sit practices in the mirror, he should smash the mirror at the end so it's more realistic.
Lovely.
All right, that would be the last of them. So I'm just gonna say thanks for having me. Oh no, we got another one here. Michael Krause for $4.99 says only reason AMG likes quickies is because it's her time to show off her millions of years of experience. Remember the Big Bang?
Oh jeez.
I take so much damn abuse.
Oh my God,
that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, when she refers to the Big Bang, it's a whole different episode than what we're talking about scientifically.
So other than that, yeah, thanks for having me
there's
on.
one more.
Okay. FTFE for £5. Shameless plug. Sub to me, youtube.com/FTFE1 to see PhD Tony versus the Furry Flurf tomorrow.
I forgot that she's a flurry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Her evidence to me, the first debate was furry foot fetish porn.
Yes, I remembered. Yes, I remember that.
Oh,
and yes, Texas Troy, I do have a channel.
And Stephen Alley for $2 says, guess what?
What?
I don't know what.
Is there another one coming?
Probably chicken butt, because I think that's how that joke goes.
So while we're waiting for the next one, I'm just gonna say thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun as usual, and I love everyone out there. Thanks for coming, FTFE, and you all have a great night.
You're welcome.
And I'll follow up by saying thanks FTFE for being here. Thanks Ragical and Cliff as always, and thanks as always for AMG helping me out in so many different ways that we could not have earned. Turn my camera back on. We could not have earned this.
Oh man, yes. That's
Without my friend and loyal partner, AMG. So,
well done, dude. You deserve that a million times over.
I don't know why people ask me all the time that like what's your secret? I'm like, I got no fucking idea. So
he doesn't. He asks me all the time.
Yeah, I make silly videos and I release them, and somehow
they do really well.
Somehow it works. My friends at work that couldn't give a fuck one way or another about YouTube, they tell me their theories about why my channel's successful, and none of them make any damn sense. They're like, oh, you have a good voice, or
look, Schrodinger. Here's the thing: not even YouTube understand the YouTube algorithm.
No,
so,
exactly.
It's a bit like quantum
totally
mechanics,
agree.
You know,
I totally agree. It's like what what was his name said about quantum mechanics. If you think you understand it, you don't understand it.
You don't understand it. No,
right? That's the YouTube algorithm.
All right, super chats. Go ahead, Cliff.
All right, Stephen Alley.
And I would be remiss if I didn't thank my wife Nicole for putting up with.
Thank you.
Like back in the day when she used to say, "Why are you down there in your office making stupid videos nobody's gonna watch?" And then the checks started coming.
She is very supportive, and you know it.
Right? Yeah. No, I totally agree, but. Now she's kind of like shoving me down into the studio, and she's like,
you're making a video today. Have you done the video? Go and work.
Right? What? Why haven't you made a video today? Like kicking me and like stuffing me down into the studio. You can't
adding
come
stuff
out
to the Amazon playlist.
Right? You can't come out until your video is made. But yeah, it's fun, and you know, it's like any other profession. It's a team effort with everyone involved, and she is no small part of the equation there.
She's the prettiest part of the equation too.
Well, except for me, but
All right. Stephen Alley for $2 says one more thing. Okay, he's doing his Columbo impression.
Yeah.
Taco Josh Gaming for $2 says AMG is awesome. Oh, it just kicked me back here. Hold on a sec. AMG is awesome and fun debate, chaps. Cliff, A+ job. Thank you.
The original Cliff. Go ahead.
Yeah. Philosopher King Gaming for $2 says, yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to keep up with you. I'm sorry, hon. There we go.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, Michael Kraus for $1.99 says, when does AMG get a Tiffany bracelet?
Ooh, I'll take earrings. Thank you.
When she buys one.
Oh, shit. That hurt.
Yeah. NANA for $2 says, Schrodinger's cat, thanks. This was fun.
It was. No, I had a great time. Yeah, it took a little bit of you know, it just like every debate does. When I do a debate, it takes a little bit of work. Debating's hard. It's harder than making videos, because you got to anticipate what the other person's going to say. And Craig could probably tell you this too. You got to anticipate what they're going to say, and you got to have a rebuttal. So you have to. It's probably a little bit like being a lawyer and going into court. Like, you got to be like, well, if I say this, they're going to say this, and then I have to have this ready. And it's not as easy as just like making a video.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit easier for me now because most of the things the flat earthers say are basically.
I'm a dumb flat earther, and I don't understand science.
Right.
Yeah, we
right.
know.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, for flat earthers, yeah, it's pretty simple.
The super chats keep rolling in here.
I know.
Stephen Alley for $2 says Tiffany necklace and earrings update.
Oh my god. So I guess we should inform Craig because he probably doesn't know. Do you know the Tiffany story, Craig?
The Tiffany story, no.
Okay. So
I could do it quicker. So,
go ahead.
He was in Hawaii for a couple months for work, and he told me that there's a Tiffany store right down the street. And I was like, "Wow, are you gonna go and get something for Mrs. Cap?" Well, she had showed me a bracelet she liked, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I started working on him, and as soon as I said it in public, the chat got in on it, and they're lovely people, and they wanted her to get that bracelet, and she did.
And it cost
$2,900.
bullshit.
Oofed.
No, it didn't. It cost $3,900.
Sorry, yeah, that's right.
Oh,
I stand corrected.
And now
They
these people, these angry, hateful
love her.
subscribers want me to buy her a matching necklace, matching earrings, matching rims for the car, matching Christmas lights, matching everything.
She deserves it. All right, go ahead, Clippy.
All right. Jen Foster for $5 says, thank you all for your hard work and the laughs.
Thank you.
Smile, Jen. Pretty smile. Go ahead.
Fog Repair Shipakashi for $2 says, the Tiffany's helped Schrodinger. We all know that.
Yeah, I did.
They were very nice to me.
NANA for $2 says, a Marvel girl is one of my favorite people on YouTube.
Oh, you're one of my favorite people, period.
Philosopher King Gaming for $2 says, should we show AMG the birth of Krakatoni before we go? I think she's seen it.
No, I hadn't, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. NANA for $2 says, who is this Craig? Oh, sorry, who is this Greg?
Oh, tell everybody the backstory about Greg.
What is the backstory of Greg? Is there a Greg?
FTFE. He's muted.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry, I muted myself, my bad. JM Truth can't say my name right, basically.
Oh.
He actually once called me a colonel for some reason.
Right.
Colonel Greg.
Colonel
Greg. Yeah.
Right. So for like probably a year after that, I called him Colonel Greg.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, JM Truth still can't spell my name right. In the emails we were going back and forth.
He can't spell anything right.
I can't make up my mind about him.
In one email, he spelled my name 3 different ways. So
sometimes I feel bad, and I think, yeah, he's probably a nice guy. And sometimes I'm just like, oh god, he's such a twit.
No, he's an arrogant asshole.
Okay.
He's what I call a sea lioner. He put on this gentlemanly, oh, I'm such a jovial, happy, friendly, easy to get along with guy, with undertones of you're a fucking idiot and listen to me or else. It's infuriating.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe anything that he says, and he's just a thoroughly disgusting human being who lies about. No, he's a stolen valor.
Really?
Yes. He said he was a sniper.
Modified sniper.
Well, even still.
Whatever the fuck that is.
Shit. I didn't even think of that as being stolen valor, but you're right.
There's no such thing as a modified sniper. That's not a thing.
And his music videos are quite interesting.
Oh, God.
So my God. And then his zombie movie is the best thing ever.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's so bad.
I like the
You
one.
haven't seen the zombie.
No.
The one part where they lose the audio, so they just put up subtitles for it.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding at all.
Do you have a link? I gotta see that.
I've got
maybe
it here.
we should make up a thing like with these flat earthers that they wear lab coats. Maybe we should make up a thing called stolen science.
Oh.
So, just quickly then, this is JM Truth movie called The Inevitable. Okay. Now, for the entire movie, there's sound with them talking to each other,
Right.
except for this scene.
A decent truck. I mean, it's a nice truck.
Oh no!
Yeah.
They couldn't.
And there's so many spelling mistakes. There is so many spelling mistakes in the fucking in the subtitles as well.
Why couldn't they overdub it?
I don't know.
It would take. Oh my god.
Bullshit. One word, not two.
Is that a midget?
And then let me show you the zombies, because this is my favorite. Right, where are they? Here we go. Right.
I remember this part.
No. Why are zombies running? And then stopping. Oh,
it gets worse. It gets worse.
Are they dancing? No.
No.
Why is she running like that? Okay, why?
She can't see him because he's not moving.
Are you kidding me? So she's going around him, but she can't see him.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
Are you kidding me with his gunfire?
Hey, look out!
Nobody shoots like that. From the hip and hit Zombies don't do that. Oh my god, that's horrible.
It's one of the best things in the world.
I thought I'd seen bad movies. I thought Neil Green was bad. This is terrible.
It's terrible, yeah. But fun fact, Karens, if you stand perfectly still, they can't see you.
I think we're all aware of that, right?
No, because they're too busy looking for the manager.
Right.
Good one, Cliff.
But yeah.
All right. We're done with the city test, babe.
No, we got a few more here.
I'm sorry that I subjected everyone to that.
I had never seen that, and I won't forget it.
Michael Kraus for $4.99 says, "Don't forget matching Tiffany personal power tool."
Oh Jesus! Well, the power tool would be for me. And welcome the plot hole.
They don't
to
mean
the chat.
that kind of power
Hey,
tool.
Johnny, how you doing, dude?
Hey, John.
Yeah, really good dude.
Love you,
Yeah,
Johnny.
I want to give actually, if you don't mind, a quick special shout out to Johnny O. I've been dealing with some stuff recently, and I've been struggling, honestly, mental health wise and stuff. And Johnny personally reached out to me and like asked if I was okay and was checking on me, and that meant so much to me. So, Johnny, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, dude. You're just such an awesome guy.
Well, on Tuesday, he's going to get his ass handed to him.
Yes, he is.
So, just so everybody knows, he's going to get roasted on Tuesday for his 5,000 subscriber special.
Whoop whoop.
All right, I got a couple more. NANA for $2 says Schrodinger's cat matching everything. Sounds fair. Stacy Hansen for $4.99 says, "You mean you're loving, supportive, caring subscribers?"
Yes, that's what he means.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all my subscribers get Tiffany jewelry.
You get Tiffany's and you get Tiffany's.
Right.
Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, that's it for supers.
Great. Now
Okay. Well, I think we've been through everybody. We've FTFE's done his goodbyes and Cliff has, so it's up to you, Tina.
I'm just happy no more abuse. So night, guys.
Night.
All right. I think I've said my good nights as well. So I guess that's it. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.